Those are the happiest slaves.
Isn't that song amazing though?
Oh, dude, it's
In a really
best song.
weird way.
I mean, I could have gone with, Far Over the Misty Mountains Cold, but that would have been a little bit cliche, I think, for the situation we're in. I prefer the whippings will continue until morale improves. Style of motivation.
And now back.
Alright, are we waiting for his tree then?
I'm very busy singing to Lord of the Rings music, thank you.
Really, really old Lord of the Rings music from the 70s.
Oh, the next song is Song of Rin.
Oh
From
boy.
the new movie.
Can't you put in music on Roll20? Just forces all
Yeah,
those
but
into that
can't,
stuff.
I can't actually add that stuff without being premium.
Ah.
And also, if we're streaming it, can't do it. Copyright
Really?
stuff. Yeah. Copyrighted
Yeah.
music, man.
Twitch is more,
Isn't that like public domain by this time? Something is
I'm
ancient.
not sure that stuff is yet. Because I think
No.
50 years is where that goes away. We're not quite there yet. I think we will in 2020.
Is it that old?
Well, I mean, 77 is when the first one came, when The Hobbit came out, and then 80s is when the Return of the King one came out. So 2020 is when,
Jeez.
yeah. Oh wait, no, it's only 40 years. 2030.
So basically, when Star Citizen comes out, then it'll be fine.
Well, I think it's like 50 years after the death of the person that actually owns the copyright, technically. I think for music, but I don't know.
Probably
Yeah.
depends if they decide to extend it too.
Yeah. I mean, that movie's so damn old, and so not seen by many people that I would not expect it to be super crazy restricted, but...
I doubt it would sue you for that.
No, they'd sue Guardian.
Well, no, they wouldn't sue anyone. They'd just take it down from a DCMA request.
yeah.
Would they actually request to take that down, though?
Well, they automate. If the company that owns that has people that go out and fill in the scripts to automate the process of taking it down.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's why you don't see crazy YouTube videos of all the music.
Yeah. And Twitch is even more restrictive than YouTube.
Yep.
As in, actually restrictive, unlike YouTube.
Yeah.
Free. Damn it. Alright, so I guess while we're waiting for Tree, anyone want to recap where we were at? Because it's been a couple weeks.
No.
Apparently, I've been taken by a dragon.
Well, you're back now.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
better.
You got
Yeah.
fucking airdrop.
You got
I
picked up
was a
by a
newt.
dragon, and then you got better.
So our ship came into land, there was a storm, and some shadow grabbed Hank off the mast, and he disappeared. Then we all landed, saw some kobolds who demanded tribute.
Not kobold, lizardmen. We
Sorry,
killed them.
lizardmen. Yes.
Yeah, you haven't seen Cobalt yet.
We ran
They
into some
demanded
plans.
tribute. We said
killed
screw
them
you
too.
and killed them all, except for one.
Well, no.
Um,
Well, yeah, you let him go. Never mind.
Yeah, we told him to go and tell all his friends that not to mess with us. And he claims he was part of a scouting party from the far eastern area, that he doesn't have any friends nearby.
Well, he said there were 3 groups roaming nearby,
Yeah.
but he had not seen them for a long time.
Then we got attacked by a bunch of various evil plants.
Mm-hmm. Some of them tried to
Um,
put you to sleep. Other ones just straight up ate you.
Yep. And then we made it up the edge of the mine, where there's a little guard shack, and we found Hank, who apparently was grabbed by a dragon, who we called a big red lizard. Shot in the knees a couple times, and was dropped from the air and out landed in the trees without getting hurt.
Uh-huh.
And I
Yeah,
think
that
we're
scene from Avatar. That's
thinking
what
about...
happened.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yep.
That
I
was
think we're
coming down
thinking
the
about going
leaves.
into the mine at this point, because apparently the dragon is not in there if he grabbed you.
You haven't seen or heard from the dragon since he dropped you, Hank. But he also didn't drop you right next to the mine. To walk here.
And Mushariba apparently has the Without Trace spell also.
Yep, and he volunteered to cast it if you guys wanted to try to sneak through the mine. So, this is kind of your guys' last chance if you want to go into the mine. Like, decide now. Otherwise, you're free to also go over the top of it. With both routes in front of you prepared. So.
Are we
Oh, hey,
supposed
can
to
you
see
guys hear
that?
me?
Yep, can hear you.
Yes, we can hear you, Guardian. Also, happy birthday, Guardian.
Thanks, guy.
Happy
Oh, yeah.
B-Day.
Happy birthday!
Yeah, you didn't pass out and die.
First roll
Happy
you're gonna roll
birthday.
is
Here's
gonna
the
be a
dragon.
nat.
I'll just take inspiration on my rolls of you. Thanks.
Yeah, does he get
Well,
the inspiration?
I'll give you one. Well, I think you still have an inspiration.
I
left
still
over
have
from-
my-
Yeah.
yeah.
I was like, all right, you have 20. Go. You only get to use one. Although I think you can transfer them to other people who want to. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think you and Uber should both have inspiration right now. Still,
Yeah,
I don't think either one of you used it.
I didn't use
Hank
it.
has lucky, apparently.
You do?
Yes, that's what
You
I took
double
from the level up.
transmitting.
Oh, right, because you're level 4 now, and you.
Hey, I try to catch one of those birds that are nesting in here in the morning.
Oh, yeah. Go for it.
What do I roll for that?
Give me a dexterity roll. And go with advantage because you're a cat and you're chasing a bird.
I hope he rolls like a 20, just catches 2 or 3 of them.
He'll just roll 2 nat 20s in the same roll again, like you did last time, or the time before. That.
Why
At
would you
disadvantage,
hope he
double
wastes
nat 20.
that on this?
I didn't say he would. I wish. I think that he would.
Yeah, you grab like 2 birds with your 2 paws as you pounce. You weren't expecting to get 2 of them, but you got 2 of them. And one of them died as you hit the ground because you weren't expecting it, but the other one is still alive and you have it caught.
Okay, I'm gonna kill them and cook them over our fire.
Alright.
Hank was impressed and would also like to try to catch a bird.
Okay, yeah, give me a dexterity roll. Not with advantage because you're not a cat. Yeah, you also just snap out, just reach out, bam, grab a bird. Like, as they're flying away from him pouncing on them, you grab one out of the air.
Sweet, we're both eating birds now.
Alright.
They're the size of a sparrow, so they're not big birds, but...
Did
The
my
birds.
trap get anything? Because I did set a trap.
Oh, yes, your trap did get something.
Oh, did it get something?
Thank you for
back?
reminding me.
Oh God.
Everyone roll initiative.
Yeah. No,
dragon.
give me a second, because it's a
This is like
special
this-
kind of creature that you caught.
Oh.
It's a rare creature that you caught.
Oh.
Ooh.
Dragon.
It's a little. It looks like a little bunny rabbit, and it has a unicorn horn.
What a jackalope?
I'm
Not
gonna
a
look
jackalope.
towards. I'm gonna look toward because I know that they have the Volo's book, right?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
I
You've
know
never
what this
seen
is.
this before. I'm assuming I've
Give me a
never
second.
seen
I
the
have to
other
actually
book.
have to turn to the page because I completely forgot that I did this, and then I saw my notes, and I'm like, "Yep, I totally did that."
I don't remember what it's called, but it's literally just a rabbit with a horn.
Yep.
And it's adorable because
It
it's
is.
a rabbit with a horn.
It's a very cute rabbit. I think I have a handout for it. I just want to make sure that I find it and have name it the right thing.
Honestly,
Sounds
if it's
awesome.
rare enough, we might.
Yeah,
just...
it's in
We could sell it, yeah.
Almiraj.
What? Sorry.
wanna try the game.
Almiraj. Almiraj.
Jesus.
And you're surprised that you caught this thing because they are supposedly very wily and very difficult to catch. But you managed to do so well that, because I did some
Okay.
rolling off screen, that everything's fine.
Nice. So Almarage.
Almiraj.
Okay, cool.
And I can show you guys. That's what it looks like.
Holy
Aw.
shit.
Oh.
We're not
So
killing that
cute.
one.
Well, no, like if it's rare, yeah, if it's rare, we could sell it. So like,
I mean, you gotta feed it and keep it alive this whole time.
Does it eat birds?
No.
Oh, man.
so is it alive in my trap right now?
It is trying to get out. It's starting to bleed around the leg where you caught it because it was
It's a stair trap, yeah.
trap.
I'm
going-
having flashbacks to our other campaign.
I don't remember this.
as you approach it, it starts to squirm and flee and starts to squeak and squeal.
I'm gonna try and calm it down.
Okay, yeah. Well,
Alright, give me an animal handling check.
Fuck.
You have inspiration if you would like to use it.
I don't
Before I
think this
tell you
is
the
worth
result
it.
of that roll.
Can I try to calm it down?
Thursday
It's already so
inspiration.
you approach, but you approach rather quickly, and it's going crazy and trying to
you better not kill my fucking Almirage.
Okay,
trying
well,
to, it's basically almost pulling its own leg off at this point.
yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
I'm gonna, since it's like trying to get away, I'm just gonna explode, like, are there any bags, I guess? Because I have a backpack, could I just shove it in my bag?
It has a horn.
Well, like, how, I mean, let's see, I have rain catch. I'm trying to see if there's, like, something I can put him in a bag and, like, tie the bag shut. So he doesn't, so he can just kind of hold on to him for a while, and then maybe calm his ass down with some food.
So I don't know how your character would know that a bag is maybe not the best idea for something that has a horn that can pierce it.
I mean,
But,
I was like
thinking that you
literally,
might know that.
well, like literally, you just pull the straps around the head so the horn's outside, and there's just the entire body is, and you can't get out, essentially.
Well, you're free to try that.
So I'm just gonna walk up and cast Animal Friendship.
Oh, there, that works too. That works too. You just see us like, you just see me looking like for a bag or something to hold on to this thing, and then...
Yeah. So can you remind me what that spell exactly says?
This spell lets you convince a beast that you mean it no harm. Choose a beast that you can see within range. It must see and hear you. If
Yeah.
the beast's intelligence is 4 or higher, the spell fails.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
that's-
it must succeed a Wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you for the duration, which is 24
Alright.
hours.
What's the wisdom save you need?
If
for that?
anyone harms it, the spell ends.
Okay, so what's the save I need for it? Or what's the DC?
13.
Oh,
Well,
fuck.
Wow.
This rabbit's got a nat 20 out of here.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna go and,
sorry, that was a good idea, and I'm sorry that I wanted that to work. I'm
Cast it
sorry.
again.
It's a first level spell, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
He doesn't
so
want to
he's
be
using spell
casting
slots
those
at this point to
willy-nilly.
catch a fucking rabbit. I don't know,
Yeah.
guys.
Do it.
I'm just gonna kind of go up and gently grab the rabbit so it's no longer trying to rip its foot off.
Okay. As you
Can
do
I-
so, it tries to hit you with the torn.
Okay, I will. Like, that doesn't
Oh.
hit.
I
Is
would
that the
hope
attack
not.
roll? Yeah. No. That was at the damage. Hang on.
It has a +5 modifier.
That
Yeah,
is
it does.
that is a D20 roll, so that's an attack roll.
Okay. Good.
Okay, I'm just gonna grab it. I'm just gonna like gently pull it back from the snare a little bit so it's no longer.
So when you as you're doing this, make me a dexterity check. It's an easy check. I just need to make sure you roll it.
Save or check. Actually, it won't
Check.
matter.
Just make it makes me you're yeah okay.
That I can actually grab it and it's not
You're
looking
good.
around.
Yep, everything's fine.
Yeah.
To the horn. Yet.
So you
Oh,
you
fuck, I
carefully
just
got
went
this
backwards
rabbit contained. It's no longer it's still like its legs are thumping up and down, but it's no longer
I'm gonna
taut
look
against the
like
rope.
something that I think rabbits would want to eat, aka any sort of edible
Yeah,
vegetable
can I,
nearby.
can I roll knowledge on this now?
Pull some leaves off
What do you
of your
wait
body.
before you do
Or
that? What are you
animal
trying to
handling?
what do you well? So animal handling to try to calm it down, or animal handling to try to know what to feed it.
Well, I kind of wanted to see if I know anything about either.
Okay.
So, should I do both?
Well, just give me one roll for it. It'll be an animal handling check. Yeah, you know exactly how to calm this rabbit down. Basically, if you rub between its eyes and down its nose next to the horn, that's kind
Okay.
of the spot that'll make
I
it.
am going to gently take it from Vile.
Okay, I'm
Calm
as
down.
you're doing that, and like, I guess before, yeah, go. I guess I'm just gonna kind of like hold on to it slightly and make sure you have a firm grip on it before I let go.
Yeah,
Um,
as far as he's smart enough to know how to take this thing and not
Okay.
not have it escape.
Okay, after he has a firm
You
grip,
could
I'm also
say
gonna
this is
remove
my
the snare.
area of expertise.
Tease almost. Yep.
Yeah.
Um.
Is this
So
why
yeah.
the cat likes you?
So,
Possibly.
with the animal
He rubs
friendship
me between
spell,
the eyes.
between the animal friendship spell you cast earlier and the attempt to calm it down now, it's basically sitting in your arms, and it's nuzzling against you.
Does it purr?
Does not purr, it
It's
chirps.
a rabbit.
It chirps.
Yay.
If we
See,
find a
I'm gonna-
second one, they can breed and we can get a whole bunch of them.
Its eyes are still
Is-
wide, looking like it's fearful of everyone else around you, but
Is
it
there
feels safe
anything
where
I
you
can
what's at
do
now.
about the injury on its leg?
If
That
you
doesn't
wanted to-
involve a spell slot.
I guess if you find a couple of sticks and some wrappings, you could make a little bit of a stint out of it, but it doesn't seem broken, it's just the skin's broken and bleeding. So
Hank
there's
would
not
like to
really
attempt that.
much you could really do without making it uncomfortable. But if you wanted to wrap it up with something really quick, like a bandage or something, you could totally do that.
I'll just do that.
So, what do you think we should do with it? Things are pretty
Well-
rare, aren't they?
That's cute.
I'd like to try to befriend it to an extent.
It could be a mascot.
So Tree, you found a familiar earlier, or are you still trying to find a familiar?
I never
Never did
cast a
that?
spell for it.
Okay, never mind then. Because it turns out you could totally make this guy your familiar.
If you out of character, if you wanted to do that, I would of
I
course
don't
let you
know
do
if
that.
that's possible. Like,
Turn it into
no,
like a
no.
spirit animal?
I shouldn't say I don't know if that's possible. I don't know how to do that. I mean,
Okay, so you don't know the find familiar spell?
sorry, I'm still like kind of out of it from low blood sugar and
Hey,
being
no
stoned
problem.
earlier and hungover. So
I think he does have the
I'm
find
in
familiar
recovery
spell,
at the moment. I do have the spell.
but I believe it's for like a fey kind of creature. It's like a spirit.
Well, it is, but this would help you find it. Is what I was.
Oh,
This would help.
I mean, it has an attack bonus of +5. That's pretty good for a rabbit.
go attack rabbit, sick 'em.
I am totally down for that if I can cast. The
Yeah,
spell.
well, I mean, I'm definitely willing to let you have him. Like, if we don't need it, you don't need provisions right now, so.
Does the sparrow fill me up for a day? Is that kind of
So-
one ration?
Musharib looks at the rabbit and he goes and he tells you that they're pests on Chult, and that they're everywhere, and that they're an invasive species here.
So he's not a fan.
He is not a fan, and he thinks he thinks that he doesn't understand why you guys are trying to hang on to this thing.
There's a 4
Well,
lucky rabbit.
And he tells you that they're
foots.
very
It
tasty.
could be useful.
As he's sitting next to a fire with a spit, he's telling you it's very tasty.
I'm just kind of I'm ambivalent about this find. If it was like I thought, if I didn't think that they were pests. I thought you said they were rare. Apparently not. So,
So
I'm fine eating
You
it.
have
Or
this, right? You have this rabbit pacified. What you do with it now is totally up to you. But I don't know how you guys are going to transport it and can take care of it. That'll be up to you guys to figure out.
I mean, I feel like this is Vile's choice, kind of. As he caught it.
I mean, do you
If you
want
want
it?
to eat it, you can eat it.
We should
Mr.
keep
Reeve,
it.
describe
I'm
the
gonna
taste
have
to me.
I'm gonna have to cast a find familiar spell either way. So
Mr. Reeve, how do these things taste?
Musharib tells you exactly how to season it and how he has the seasonings and everything ready to go.
I'm down to eat some rabbit.
Let's eat some rabbit, boys.
All right.
I want the horn.
Oh,
Oh, can I insight
After
him
all
on,
of
on
this nonsense.
I know,
and I am
right?
going to record everything about it and draw it first.
Hold up, before can I insight him on his like saying that it's a pest?
Oh, yeah,
or-
go for it.
Yeah, okay.
I don't really
Of
care
course.
if it's a
Yeah,
pest.
you
I
get
will
the feeling.
legitimately.
So with that roll, you still get the feeling that he's hungry.
don't eat it.
Ah,
Let's just hold
I'll
on
eat
to
some
it.
rabbit if that's what it comes down
Well,
to.
let's just
Otherwise, I'm
hold-
going to take care of it and keep it.
I mean, it's just like, let's just hold on to the rabbit now. If we need provisions, we can eat it later. Like we have plenty of prepared
We got
provisions, and
plenty of food.
you know, I mean, it's like, just not worry about it. Let's just hold on to it for now.
As the people who foraged for birds today.
They look tastier than my provisions.
I still have a lot of fish rations.
So you guys are not going to eat it then?
For now, I guess, because I think he's just hungry instead of.
Yeah, let's keep it.
Okay,
Instead
so you
of-
have a rabbit friend in your arms.
It can always be dragon bait if we need to.
It's actually not a bad point. It could be bait.
Throw the rabbit at the dragon. It has +5.
rabbit spear.
Rabbit has more than I do on its attack. Oh no, it doesn't.
You toss the rabbit like a
close.
spear at the dragon.
Alright, so
It's our halfling.
Oh boy.
are we heading into the Are we heading into the mines or over the mountain?
So Musharib, I think he's explained this before, but the mine would definitely get you there, and you guys have basically zero chance of getting lost if you take the mine path. It's dangerous in that he knows that kobolds are here, and he knows that the red dragon, this is its lair. From the stories that he heard from the other dwarf in town. So he knows that there's definitely danger here. There's also the reward of, well, there's a dragon horde, and then there's also a shortcut to Harakamar.
Worth noting, because this might need to be said very plainly. A red dragon will kill the fuck out of all of us,
Oh, it's only a young one.
and then lick its claws clean.
It doesn't matter if it's young or not.
Well, sure it does.
I mean, not for us, I don't think. It might. You know what? I'll
Maybe.
say
Yes,
Or
actually,
young.
it makes a significant difference.
We're still
It's
gonna
still
die,
not
but
good, but it's a young
Yeah.
red dragon. It's not an old one. Not an adult.
Adult.
I'm golden, so I don't really care about killing red dragons, so.
You would care about killing red dragons if you're golden.
You would care very much about killing
Yes.
a red dragon.
Wait, I thought it was the opposite. I thought because I'm a metallic and
You're metallic. It's chromatic.
So yeah,
You would
so
care
I'd
a
actually.
lot.
Red dragons
You would care
are
a
the
lot.
most evil things.
Okay,
Basically.
They are the
There you go.
atypical evil dragon.
okay, there we go. I got that backwards then. Sorry. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm actually.
they are the antithesis.
In that case, I'm kind of like, let's go into this mine then. Kind of like, why not?
I mean,
Okay, so that's one vote for.
we want to absolutely avoid the dragon if we go in there. Like,
Hank would rather not die.
So, of your knowledge, so can I get an intelligence check from Petrie? Actually, knowledge,
nature?
nature, yeah. Okay, so you know that dragons are either typically sleeping on top of their treasure piles, which means that you could have a chance of sneaking by it, or they're out prowling for food. They're typically not going to be awake and active on top of their hoard if they're sleeping on top of it, so. You know that you have a chance of sneaking by if it's here.
Wasn't there some negative
I'll
for
pass
going
that
over
info
the
on.
mountain?
What was that?
Wasn't there some negative for going over the mountain? Like a reason why we weren't going to go over it?
So you know that it's not necessarily any easier to go over the mountain. You're still going to encounter things there, and it's still going to be very fiery and very dangerous. Closer you get to the top of the mountain, the closer you get to the volcanoes, they're actively spewing magma. So that's, I think, part of it.
Yeah, so I'll vote
There's
for
definitely
going
lava
through
pools
the
and
mountain.
flammable trees, magma.
Yeah. Let's go through it then.
Let's go
Well-
through the toll.
Okay, so you guys are planning to go through?
Mhm.
Alright.
Let's do it.
Orn knows more about this than I do. I'm down to do whatever he does.
Awesome.
if we go through, we need to just be very careful.
I will say that if we're going through, stealth is not exactly my forte.
I
I
was
can help you with
considering
that.
actually taking off my chainmail just so we could be sneaker, but I really don't want to take off the chainmail.
You guys will have all the time you want to prepare right now. It's early morning. You guys basically have just gotten done cooking breakfast, so however
Hank
you want
is
to
the
prepare for
stealthiest
going into the
barbarian.
cave is up to you.
So
But I-
since we're just getting done with the meal, take one ration off.
Yes. So you, if you
Does the
didn't catch
sparrow-
food, yeah. So if you caught 2 sparrows, well, between you and Age, you guys can share enough for a meal for the day.
Okay.
The rest of you all need to take a ration off.
Does it taste good?
Yeah, I mean, with whatever how Musharib told you to prepare it, it's all right. It's nothing special, but it's passable for food. Better than your rations anyway.
Alright.
It's not very as salty either, which is kind of a bonus because salted fish is well salty.
Well, I think both Musharib and I have the ability to help us all pass by a lot more sneakily, each for an hour. So if we need that in the mine, we can definitely do that.
You guys can all see the mine that in front of you, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
We're on the right page.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm gonna want an initiative rolled just so I can kind of keep track of who's doing what as we go through this area.
For everybody?
For everybody? Yep.
Click on your characters first, remember
I
that.
didn't click on my dude. Hey,
A lot of 18s.
That's everybody?
No, not me.
File rolled high.
For once in my goddamn life.
the higher you roll, the more likely you are to walk up a cliff. I'm sure of it.
Okay. So,
Well, I roll like not garbage. I'm still second to last.
Oops. That was supposed to be 17.
Because I'm not there below you this time, Karambar.
alright. So this is not going to be for combat. This is purely for the purposes of keeping track of who's doing what as far as moving through the cave. Or the mine. So, in front of you, there's a mine cart. You guys yesterday found out that there's some things you'd want to do to repair it first to make it worth going down the mine on the tracks. Musharib has told you that if you go the mine cart, it's not going to be quiet. But it will get you to the bottom of the cave pretty quickly.
Are we trying to get to the bottom of the cave, or are we just going to go through the cave, though?
So there's a mine shaft in the middle that goes down 250 feet, and then there's a tunnel from there that takes you to Harakamar.
Okay.
I think we should just walk down it. It would be quieter.
I was gonna say I think that we're more in the business of stealth than speed for now.
Okay. So, lead
If
us
you'd
off
like,
to Twilight.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm
can
going to
go
look
in
at
the front and scout out.
Yeah. That's what I was
Also,
thinking.
who's got the farthest dark vision, just so I can keep track of what to reveal.
I think I have
do.
60 feet.
Okay, what's your dark vision?
For a gnome, I don't remember.
Like 60 feet, isn't
I
it?
think we're both 60 feet.
Probably.
Most dark vision is 60 feet.
Well, there's some that are 30. I'm aware of. Okay.
60 feet.
I mean, it's pretty dimly lit in there, so even if you don't have dark vision, you can probably see. But it's just for me to keep track of when to reveal things as you guys are moving through. So,
Yeah, mine is also 60.
yep. So you guys are moving kind of at a slower speed. Stealth.
Yeah, can I stealth out in front, maybe 30 feet ahead of the party?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I am
go ahead and
behind.
move your character out that far.
I am behind Karambar with the polearm out, also. So.
And I'm gonna be going pretty slowly, both stealthed and watching for traps or kind of odd things.
Okay. So, are you going to do Pass Without a Trace? Or do you want Mushroom to do that?
I'm not gonna use it yet.
Okay. So Mushroom is definitely, as you guys are entering the mine, he's going to cast it. And then I want all of you to make a stealth check.
That is disadvantage for anybody wearing heavy armor.
I'll give you advantage because you're going at a slow pace.
Okay, so just
If you don't have your disadvantage, you cancel it out.
Should I re-roll that or?
33.
20.
Well, you saw Mushroom's stealth score.
That's okay.
An 18.
After casting the spell, he trips and falls into the minecart.
There's plus, yeah, there's
That's okay.
10
Remember,
to
we're
all of
adding
these.
10.
Yeah.
You
So-
are adding 10. So it's 18 for Mushroom right now. And I think the other lowest is, yes, lowest right now is 18.
That's okay. This is not my forte.
Here, and then I need these guys to do their things. Sorry. Too many windows.
Let me know when you want me to move forward again.
How far can I see in the dark? I don't remember. Is the only human in the party.
You guys are all fine. Nothing really happens. Nothing really stirs as you guys are moving forward. So, from there, let's see here. You can probably see that there's an entrance over here. It leads off somewhere. There's a ledge right here. Or there's a ledge up here. After the wooden walkway that goes across the top of it here. You can see the spiral staircase, the spiral continues all the way down, and you can basically barely see the bottom of the mine shaft. There's enough light in here that you can do that. You can't
So it
quite make
goes
out
underneath
beyond
here?
that. Yes, yeah, that's
Okay.
where it goes underneath. And in fact, from the top of that where that torch is down to the tracks is 75-foot drop.
Oof.
I mean,
asshole.
yeah.
I guess before I head out, I'll just ask Rashid, anything I should be looking for as I go out?
He's basically saying that there's kobolds here for sure.
Okay.
You guys haven't seen any yet. But he also noticed that if you off and to your right, that's the old a forge. Or wait, no, that's not the forge. What is it? Yeah, it
Over
is.
here?
What you say?
Up here. Sorry, this is the forge.
Ah.
And he knows that was the last stand of all of the dwarves that were here when the dragon attacked.
Are there any interesting artifacts in there?
He has no way of knowing.
Okay.
Probably not, because there's a dragon that likes artifacts and treasures of
Yeah,
sorts.
true.
I mean, the passageway there is too narrow for the dragon to fit in.
Touche.
Don't the kobolds work for dragons usually?
Yeah, they do. They're here.
So they probably grabbed all the stuff for it.
Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah.
Let's play as far as you can get before someone else is going to be able to move.
Okay, go for it.
Is everyone else just kind of keeping up with him?
I'd like to.
I'm just gonna
All right.
follow.
So I'm going to have you guys move yourselves in the marching order that you want. We'll reset the initiative order after that. And if there's a square, there's something in it, like right here, this square, you can move to that square. I'm not going to say that it's blocked off.
Very adventurous of Hank being in the front row with his crossbows.
All
I
right.
can't see very far.
So you can move as far as you want around the tracks here, and I'll tell you when to stop. That's actually a great place to stop. You can totally make out. There's two kobolds up top here. They haven't noticed you yet. It doesn't look like they're really guarding anything or paying attention. They're just kind of talking to each other. And you can kind of see a little as you were walking around. You can kind of see in that there's really nothing that you can make out necessarily in the forge area.
Kobold.
But there is some melted metal and something shiny at the end of that passage.
Is this a ledge up?
That's a ledge up, yes. So it's 50-foot ledge up.
Oh.
Am I too far away from the party to whisper back to them?
They're kind of keeping pace with you. So if you wanted to start doing a telephone game, you probably could.
Yeah.
I am gonna pull out the wire that Tree gave me and send the message cantrip to him.
Okay.
There are two kobolds up ahead, on the northern ledge.
These kobolds also do not look like normal kobolds. They look like they have trinkets and traps and all kinds of other stuff.
Would I
They
know
look
that?
more wary than a normal kobold. Yeah, you can see it from there.
Do I know what normal kobolds look like?
Oh, well, I kind of just... Well, wouldn't necessarily know what normal kobolds are like, but... You know that these look like they're... From the stories that you've heard and stuff that you've read out of the book, that Tree has read to you out of the book, these are not normal kobolds.
They look like fancy kobolds.
I think Tree is the only one that can hear the message, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll pass it along to everyone quietly, though.
Yeah, I assumed
Okay.
he'd be kind of in the middle. Could pass it along.
So
Quietly.
the plan with that was once I have my familiar can just sit on his shoulder, and we can communicate that way.
Mm-hmm.
You can also, with message, you can respond once, I think.
Yeah, I
Yes.
think so.
Roger. We'll go.
What does he mean fancy?
From there, as you guys are all closing up on to where Twilight is, you can all pretty much make out that the kobolds are... They have a whole bunch of really weird-looking contraptions. They look like they might have casks of some strange liquid that they'd be throwing on top of you or something like that if you were to attack them.
Alchemist fire.
They've got cages with one of them has a cage with a skunk in it, which is kind of weird for a kobold to see with a kobold.
Oh.
I'm assuming I would notice the difference between these kobolds and normal kobolds, though, because I've worked with kobolds before. So did these guys
You have never seen a kobold with this kind of equipment.
Okay.
This is unique.
I'm gonna grab my hand axe.
Should we try to sneak past them, or we could use rope and lower down to the lower track and bypass them?
So that is a 100-foot drop.
Over
next
here it's
track
only
below you.
75, right?
Yes, if you wanted to back out and go that way.
I have 50 feet of rope.
I also have 50 feet.
So before you get too much farther, you can make out because the kobolds are arguing at this point, and they're trying to out each other. Or wait, languages. I think they only speak.
Draconic. Well, they do, I know they
Yes.
speak Draconic, and me.
So they're speaking Draconic. They're speaking it loud enough that I think the people that can speak Draconic can hear it. And they're basically claiming that the forge is haunted, and they're trying to dare each other to go in there to get the shiny thing.
I'm gonna look. I'm just gonna look at Turambar like, do I go a little bit? Like, you think they're here alone?
What are they saying?
Apparently, they're saying that the forge is haunted and there's something shiny there.
At this point, they're like their friends. They're egging each other on to go and do this stupid thing.
It's like
Can
an
I see the
episode of
shiny thing from here?
Jackass.
Yeah, you can see that there's a shiny. You can see the shimmering thing that they're talking about. It's clearly in there. You can't make out what it is, but it's definitely underneath a pile of other melted metals.
If I get any closer, would I have a better chance of seeing it, or it's still too far?
You probably would have to go right up into the forge to see it.
Okay. The forge is through here.
But
Or just through here.
it seems like they're here alone, though.
Come on, wait, I can't click there? Why not? Yeah, where the red ping was. Why am I not able to click? Oh. I have to actually select the right tool. There it is, yeah.
So they can't actually see the shiny thing from where they are.
That is correct.
No, they know it's there though, and they also claim that the forge is haunted.
Can I try to sneak into the forge?
Yeah, go for it. You don't have to re-roll anything. You can just walk there.
Yeah, I'm just
Good
gonna
go.
kind of disappear into the shadows and slip up here.
Right there, you still can't make it out. You actually have to walk into the forge itself.
Which one is the forge?
The whole area
This
of
one?
the forge.
Okay.
As he's doing this, I'm gonna
There's two
go.
rooms. One of them seems like the material room, and one of them seems like the actual blacksmithing room.
As he's
I'm
doing
gonna-
this, I'm gonna go get into this way, by the way. Just like using things, we can just get there.
You are really muffly and quiet.
As he is
There we go.
doing that, I'm sneaking into the corner where I place my character. Just
Okay. Also, you should be at full health. You had
I'm
a long
gonna-
rest.
Take a better look at the thing under the pile without touching it.
You're gonna have to go into that room.
Okay.
And as you do so,
bad feeling.
I want you to roll initiative. Well, you roll your initiative. I'm gonna clear everyone out.
Everybody or just him?
Just him.
I'm still sneaking, right?
You still need to
You
roll
are
initiative.
super sneaky.
You are as sneaky as you can possibly be, but you need to roll initiative.
You definitely
Oof.
snuck into that trap pretty well.
Why can't I click on the things? Oh, duh.
Wow, that was a great roll.
Yeah.
Do.
That's okay, get rid of those garbage rolls. Oh,
It is haunted.
Yes, they
No,
were
no.
correct. It is haunted.
if we could get Musharib up there, maybe he can help you.
It is very haunted.
It's really haunted.
It was nice knowing you, Twilight.
Looks like they noticed me.
they, as soon as you entered, they appeared. You can kind of make out their shapes. They're they're kind of a smoky, ethereal creature. They are effectively ghosts.
Are they
And-
short?
They are short.
Ghost
Um,
dwarves.
Yes, they are.
The most honorary of dwarves.
You would be correct in the assumption that they are the remnants of the dwarves of this mine that were attacked by the dragon.
I still think Musharib would be able to help him.
Can I send a message right as they appear?
Yeah.
Sending a
Give you
message to
time
Orin
to
again.
finish rolling initiatives for everything that is.
Oh my
in the
gosh, there's a
initiative order.
dwarf ghost in here! Send help!
I will tell everyone that there are ghosts.
Dwarf ghosts?
And Hank
Right.
readies his weapon.
Is this before or after the fancy kobolds?
I'm gonna have everyone roll Twilight or roll initiative at this point then as well.
All gonna roll Twilight.
And this is what was that question?
It was more in character. Ghost dwarves before or after the fancy kobolds?
Does Orin have
Before
dark vision?
where Twilight went.
Orin does not have dark vision, but it's bright enough in here you can see.
Yeah, that's right. I didn't actually tell anyone where I was going. Just kind of snuck off.
I am glad that I moved up into the position that I did.
Orin can probably assume I went for the shiny thing, though. And the kobolds haven't reacted.
Yeah.
So everyone besides Twilight is effectively a surprise round, so you're not going to get an action until we go to the second round of initiative order.
Alright?
So first up is the Spectre here. He's going to move right there. And you guys entered during the day, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, it's morning.
Perfect. How does a 13 sound?
That misses.
Okay. Then
Does it have a ghost weapon, or is it just swinging at me with its hand?
it's basically you felt as it approached you, you felt that it was attempting to. You felt a lot weaker as it was approaching, and it was actively trying to make you weaker, but your will broke that or resisted that effectively.
Ooh.
It was definitely necrotic in nature.
Oh, if these are the...
These are no bad. They're very bad juju.
Yeah, this could be really actually awful.
Is it my turn?
Yes, it's your turn.
I'm just gonna use the disengage action and get back to the party.
Okay.
Fucking nope.
There'll be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet of movement to get to here.
Okay, and I have 40 feet of movement.
Yes. Okay. So as you do that, they fade.
Alright, to Karengar then. There's definitely some ghost things in there, but they disappeared as soon as I left.
Before he even says that, I'm gonna slap him. What the fuck are you thinking going off like that?
There was something shiny in there.
So you're just gonna go?
You got a better look at it when you got in there before the ghosts appeared. It was a mithril breastplate.
Just fucking drag. I'm just going to like quietly because I'm just.
You know,
Karengar, there's a mithril breastplate in there.
I kind of just stop and he says that.
like
There's a what?
There's a really shiny breastplate. I'm pretty sure it's mithril.
Shit. I'm gonna kind of like wave everybody down, and kind of keeping my eyes on the kobold though.
Yeah, and I'll pass it along to everyone else who comes up.
Yeah. There's a kobold. I was looking at a mithril breastplate. Yeah.
Hank does not care.
There's also ghosts.
Hank cares more.
Was there anything
Oh.
else in either of the rooms that I saw?
everything else was melted beyond recognition.
Just scrap. Okay.
The only reason why the mithril breastplate survived is because it's made of mithril.
I want to ask Musharib what they were mining here.
Adamantium. He
Jesus.
says nonchalantly.
You fucking what, mate? Like,
This was
Wait,
this
is it-
was the highest order of the dwarves in Chult were in this
This
mine.
was
in
the
Harakmar.
mine.
This was the mine.
Did-
Yes.
It was
Did
actually
Adamant
called the mine.
not have to be mined from meteors?
In this case, no.
It was probably just a big fucking meteor.
This was a
that
naturally occurring vein of adamantium.
Mm.
Wow.
They call it a mine. A mine.
Yeah, exactly.
What are the kobolds doing?
They're still bickering back and forth, arguing with each other. They haven't noticed you guys yet.
Are they red kobolds?
They are red kobolds.
You should kill the kobolds and then come back for the mission. We should do it so as quietly as possible.
They seem to have a lot of traptions over there. Can I, like using a wisdom or investigation check, can I kind of figure out how any of the traps work? Or
You haven't seen
contraptions?
any. You haven't seen any traps yet.
They have.
Oh,
don't-
they have contraptions. Oh,
Yeah,
well,
I wanna see
they're
it.
just simple mechanisms. All of them are triggered with simple like things that they would use, and they would all be used in basically an attack form way.
Okay. Is there any way to learn how to avoid them, or is it just they activate them as soon as they got there?
That is basically what they're going to use to attack
Okay.
you if they happen. Yeah.
So, is it safe to assume that the dwarf ghosts were the, I guess, last stand, the people who died?
Yeah. So Musharib did tell you that the forge was the place of like the last stand of the dwarves that were trying to defend the mine from the dragon. And that's also he also knows that that is the first stop of the adventuring party that came in here before you guys. And from the stories that he heard, one person definitely lost their life trying to reach that mithril breastplate.
Did they? You know? You know the mithril breast? What the fuck, man?
You're
Well,
really mumbling.
he heard treasure, and he knows now that it's a mithril breastplate.
Okay, I understand. I see. I was like, I'm losing my patience, man. This is important
Does
stuff to know.
anyone have like Lord Archibald? Do you have anything that could pull that breastplate out magically?
I mean,
It's kind
You
of
could-
too far around a corner for Mage Hand to do anything with. It's also kind
Where
of
in
heavy.
the room is it?
At the very end of the room, beyond where he was, basically like right up here.
So like there.
I mean, you could have Mage Hand tie a rope around the breastplate, and we could just literally drag the rope out.
Next question, does anyone actually have mage hand?
Yes,
Yep.
Oh,
Eldritch Knight.
Two
man.
mage hands.
hmm
But first, before I do that, I was like, Miss Sherry, do you know if what were they? Twilight? Were they ghosts?
So you would have to stand here in order to see it with Mage Hand.
Okay. I mean,
I-
that's where
I didn't get
Twilight.
attacked there though. I got attacked
Yeah,
at the next square up.
You got attacked there, and they as soon as you left here is when they faded.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
If you have out of character, if Uber uses his familiar to see around the corner and not trigger it, and then he could send the mage hand in.
that's because he could do Mage Hand with his familiar. No, first, before any of that, I'm just gonna talk to Moose Sharib. Moose Sharib, do you know if the ghost attacked
I did
you?
not know it was haunted. What are you talking about?
I'm not asking. I mean, do you think the ghosts attack you? They. Well,
Can you? I can't hear you.
You're really mumbling.
Very muffled.
oh my god, I fucking hate this.
We do too.
Actually,
Yep.
fuck yourself, Benny.
Let's start a Kickstarter for Vile.
You need to get a job. Anyway, Moose Sharib.
Yo,
you
what's
know-
up, my nigga? Sorry, couldn't resist.
Do you know if do you think the ghosts would attack you from what I said? They look like dwarven ghosts.
He looks at you blankly and says he is not willing to risk himself for you specifically.
Are you saying all dwarves look alike?
He flat out just told Vile that he does not give a shit what he wants.
Not part of that, Desmond. Alright, Lloyd, let's go ahead with the mage hand trick. We might want to take out the kobolds, though. Silently and quick.
They're like above us.
Oh, how far
50
is that?
feet above you.
Oh, they're 50. Jesus.
5-0.
Across the bridge to get
5-0.
to them.
Mm-hmm.
You can climb up. You can climb up that wall. It's climbable.
I could climb up.
I don't want to, though, because then you're like, huh, what's that scrabbling sound at the end of the wall?
What if I
You can
could
climb
climb up
really
and distract them? You guys could go into the forge. I could climb up pretty sneakily and cast an illusion or something up there.
Well, let's just do it silently, you know?
They're already scared of ghosts, so I could make a ghost illusion.
So, just so you guys are aware, this is level with you guys almost, this entrance. This entrance that you can see up here went downwards.
That's
goes
actually,
above it.
I was gonna ask about that.
So that probably circles around.
Which
So it
way
goes-
are they facing?
They are facing each other.
Okay.
And most of the party is quite sneaky right now.
Yes.
I'm gonna turn toward Twilight. I guess if they look like they're about to come down or they notice anything, make them haunted for them. Get them to run away, but make it seem haunted so that they, goes with the story
Yeah,
that's
or
already
I
made.
could just climb up and do that right away, see if they'll run.
I
Or
want
he's
to
talking
kill
about
them.
ghosts, I could just make a ghost appear. You saw what I did in the race. I can do that
Yeah,
again.
that's true. And that was speaking of which, that was pretty stupid too.
I didn't say magic wasn't allowed.
Vile, nothing but does insults his own party. That's good.
All I get is insults, and drops because I only give insults. I might as well keep the circle
If you
going.
want to be a friend with someone, the last thing you want to do is just insulting them, but okay. I mean, there's a reason why Musharib does not want to do anything you tell him to do.
Oh no, that's because I mean that's not because I've been insulting Musharib only. Let's be honest. Anyways, but beyond that, so
What?
like I look.
No, that is literally the only reason, is because you've been an asshole to Musharib.
No, because I joked about burning down the forest. He's not like that either.
Well, that too. That's still somewhat being dickish to Musharib and his feelings.
Basically, Musharib thinks you're an asshole.
Yep.
Well,
pretty
yeah,
much.
and I think Musharib's a
You would be
cunt, but
correct.
whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna look at. I'm gonna turn to Turambar. So I feel like fighting some ghosts. Like we might need, if we want to get that nice mythical breastplate, we might need to.
I don't know if the risk is worth the reward.
It's goddamn mithril, man.
I've already answered the question.
This
Pass on
conversation's
this
over.
one, guys.
Do you want me to distract the kobolds, or only do that if they notice something?
Only do it if they notice us, or they notice something.
Okay. Can I try to sneakily climb up toward the edge of the cliff?
I'm guessing I have disadvantage
for
if I
it.
try to shoot them from down here.
If they're
you
within
can-
range.
You can barely see the tops of their heads. They do have half cover, so I'd say disadvantage.
Get that HSR, boyo.
Should I
Let's
try
probably
to
take me
sneak around
2
onto
turns
the
of
bridge
movement.
about over there?
Yeah, they don't see you.
Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna be right below the edge of it, where I can have line of sight onto them. But it's just
As
go
you're
in the
climbing the cliff,
shadows.
so you're basically holding onto this cliff.
Yeah. I have a climb speed, so I'll climb up the edge of it.
Okay, I still want a strength check to see how long you can hold on to it, though. As long as you're still holding your grip lasts.
Oh no!
Almost immediately, you start slipping.
Oh,
Do you want to stay where you are, or do you want to change your position?
How dark is it, like, on the very edge in the corner here?
Not dark at all.
Are there
There's a torch
lanterns
right there.
inside? Oh.
There's a torch right here.
Why don't you guys put out the torch? One of you has prestidigitation.
That would
Yeah.
attract attention, though. Actually,
It's a ghost.
yeah.
I mean, I can put out the torch.
You guys did just witness that those don't go beyond this point, right? Everyone knows that? thing that happened. They all
Yep.
saw it. Okay.
Did we see that?
Yes, that is. He did. He crossed this stair at the very bottom of that stairway, and then the ghost faded.
I would mention
Did
it
we
to
see
you,
the
otherwise
ghost?
you see it.
Did you put out the torch we're staying next to too? Seeing as how we're trying to sneak around.
Alright, as I'm slipping, I'm gonna wave my hand, put out the torchlight, and then climb up on the very edge here.
The kobolds. This kobold investigates the torchlight. Kobold immediately goes and looks over at the. Tries to go over and look at the forge.
God
me,
damn it.
me, another stealth check with disadvantage.
Oh.
You still gonna add 10 to it.
Everybody, or can I? Because I'm hiding around the.
The rest of you make a normal stealth check.
22. Pass without a trace is so flippin' good.
It
Do
really
I have to
is.
make a stealth check because I'm hiding around
Everyone
the corner?
has to make a
Okay.
stealth check. Yes.
Oof.
It includes noise.
We
I like how
sneaky
for
boys.
flavor purposes, my stealth roll is always the lowest.
Yeah, so 20. Everyone's still fine. And even though you're right next to the kobold that's facing away from you does not see you, Twilight. And the other one is looking too far over the bridge to really see you in his line of sight, because he's looking for up towards the entrance over here, which is also why he doesn't see the entire party at the bottom of the tracks over there yet. Plus, anytime the way that the spell works is that there's kind of a cloud of darkness that somewhat surrounds you.
So we're just a walking fog.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, but I half the
Conspicuous
time.
fog.
Yeah.
Yeah, I cast Minor Illusion on the bridge.
What do you make it out to be?
Same thing I saw in the forge. So a spectral ghost dwarf.
The kobold immediately does not seem interested in this. He knows that it's not real.
Well, shit.
Oh, shit.
You would know that the kobolds, having spent a lot of time in this cave, would know the rules of the haunted forge, and would realize that they never crossed this point. They are intelligent creatures.
Damn them.
But with that ruckus, kobold approaches the top of the stairs.
You guys going in the forge?
I mean, what's that?
That's what?
It looks like a kobold.
The kobold. I'm trying to reveal more, sorry. That's a
Does
normal
he look the
kobold.
same
it's
as
just
the
a-
others?
Nope,
just
he's a
another
regular
dude.
old kobold.
Absolutely nothing special or
Look
different
different,
about it.
immediately assume dragon.
Does pass
The
without
kobold-
trace
this-
stack?
This kobold here...
No, it would not stack.
This kobold here is relighting the torch.
As soon as he relights it, I'm gonna snuff it out again. Or I'll wait till he turns around and then snuff it out again.
What?
He turns around, he's gonna face you.
Okay, hold on.
So,
What the fuck are we doing right now?
I don't know
Good
anymore.
question.
I'm
I have no
distracting the
idea.
kobolds. Get
Try
in
to
the
shoot someone.
forge.
They're above us, so we
Hey,
can't
the
just like.
kobolds didn't even notice you go in the forge the first time. I don't know why you needed to distract the kobolds.
Me neither.
Yeah, I just
know.
wanted to distract them. Yeah, I just wanted to get in position to distract them.
Orin, do you go in there? Orin, are you actually going to be there?
Yes, I'm gonna go right up the entrance.
All right. The specters reappear as soon as you cross that threshold.
that's like one space too far, mate.
Full arms at the ready, by the. I mean,
Oh,
sorry,
I
the
thought
full
I
arms
was
at the
one
ready.
space safe.
No, you're at Karangar is in the last space where it's not safe. The safe space is right here.
Get out of my
If you
safe
want to
space.
readjust that, I can. That was somewhat unclear. If you want to adjust that so you're in the safe space before you go into the forge, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, I mean, I would stop there and motion to people to follow, and it's like, well, we got to do something. So
Oh, it's one space back from where you're at.
Oh no, I thought that he moved back. That's where I
You
was.
have to cross the bottom stair of the threshold, which is the very bottom of that square. So you have to be in where Karangar is at to be safe.
God damn it! Let's just kill the fucking kobold and come back to this.
Do that too. Go for it. Does
Well,
everyone else see the other?
Kobold
Or we could
kobold
have
up
just
there?
like
Way
snuck
more
past all of
kobolds.
this and, you know.
Yeah, you definitely could have.
Avoided all the
Wait.
bullshit, but that ship has sailed, I feel.
You know what? I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna go directly under the bridge.
Okay,
And I'm gonna hide there.
make me a stealth check.
Big ass tree is trying to hide under the bridge.
I have not been rolling well on their ability to detect you guys, so even that makes it.
17.
Yeah, 17 makes it. Don't worry about it.
Okay, and this side of the bridge is just right at the same level as them, so we could have just went across the bridge.
That's 200. This bridge is 250 feet at the very top of the mine. Where you guys are at is 50 feet down from where that is.
Okay.
Do I have a clear line of sight on the guy on the bridge? Or there
You
railings
can.
or
So
something?
he's got probably half cover again, so it'll be disadvantage to shoot him from where you're at, the angle you're at. But you could still see him. The shot is still definitely possible.
Are we trying to sneak under this bridge? What's going on?
I'm gonna have to move you temporarily so I can actually grab this guy. So that I. There we go. Yeah. So what you guys have a round or a little bit of time to talk about what you're actually trying to do here, because this is getting confusing.
Let's just go and fucking kill him. We can come back to the metal later. We'll always be there. Let's kill the kobolds. Quietly and quickly.
Well, I
We
don't
have
know
to
about
get to him
quietly.
first, then.
Let's get under the bridge. Get up on the same
A
level.
kobold appears right here.
Alright, boys, we're fighting.
Ah!
And what, you guys want to scale the cliffs? Because I'm just gonna shoot them.
How many turns would it take to scale the cliffs?
Well, if you don't have a climb speed, I'm gonna need some checks. And
you said
whatever
it's 50
yours,
feet.
I think it's 50 feet, and I think you have half movement.
That's,
If you have a
this
movement of
two
30
turns.
feet, it's gonna take you a couple turns to get up there. Because you only go up 15 feet every round, unless you
I think-
dash.
I think you got cast after alongside of them here.
Also on a
Nice.
stealth check if you're going there.
I'll stealth check. Okay.
Whoops, you're good. You're obviously good.
They have -2 wisdom. Nice.
Holy shit, they do. They are not life creatures. I'm gonna start. I guess at this point, I'm just gonna start climbing because I don't know what we're doing at this point. I know Twi's already pretty much up there. I'm gonna try and sneakily climb up.
Which Reeve is gonna get closer here. As you're doing that, so make me a strength check.
Strength or athletics?
Athletics.
We should have
You
just
make it
jumped
15
to the
feet in the air.
bottom.
Oh, there's athletics.
Free
I
fall,
had,
250 feet down.
Well, I have
Well,
feather fall.
So I actually rolled a +1.
You
instead of
do
a
actually. That's
-1.
correct. Forgot
Yeah.
about that.
Fucking, I just
How
start
far?
sliding down, roll off the fucking edge of the cliff.
Oh, that's funny.
How far can Hank move in the dark?
It's well lit enough in here. You can see fine.
So I get the full 30?
Okay.
Where are you trying to go?
Honestly,
I was gonna
it's
say-
probably faster just to run around.
I was gonna say, Trumbar starts sprinting this way.
Well done. Ain't gonna know what fucking hit him, I guess.
Yeah, I think I'll follow him on his sprint.
Yeah, so I think it takes you 4 rounds to get to the top. And after,
Okay.
as soon as you guys all get to your, I think, Lord, as soon as you move, I'm gonna have everyone roll initiative for this.
Mm,
So our map here is not to scale?
It's 5 feet.
Okay.
It's 5-foot boxes. Yeah.
Then that was one turn for us to get there.
Get to where you're at. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
You're good?
Initiative. Yeah.
All right. Everyone can roll your initiatives now.
Again.
Well, this is a new round of combat, so yes.
Didn't
lower than
populate?
last time. Ooh.
Man, I'm paying for that 20 on the little bunny.
Oh yeah, send the rabbit out.
Who is now just like chilling in my bag while we're fucking going fight kobolds.
A ton of them too.
I want the rabbit spear to be
There's
a
a
thing,
few.
guys.
Holy frick, there's a lot.
I mean, I'd make it my familiar, but I would have had to have cast the spell this morning.
Okay, Hank. You're up.
Yes, boy.
Are we in combat or?
They don't know we're here.
You're in round order. Don't know you're here. I wanted to actually get actual things happening so that I could do things in correct orders. They don't know you're here yet, and if you were to attack them right now, it would be a surprise round for anyone who is not aware right now.
I assume I can't even see them from where I'm at.
Nope.
No way.
Can I snuff out that torch? I don't even know if that would help.
What?
Why?
I'm not sure why. Yeah, I'm not sure why. Because there's enough sunlight coming through here that it doesn't matter.
No, never mind.
And they probably see better in the dark than you.
That's as far as I can move, anyways.
You can double dash, right?
Yeah, you can dash action. You moved from here.
Yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, where you're at right now, yeah.
This thing's solid, right?
5, 10, 15, or 5, 10, 15, 20. So there's missing planks and everything else, but it's sturdy enough as you're crossing. It's basically, this was the original bridge here from when the dwarves built it. So it's
Cool.
really old, really rickety, but it seems to be holding your weight just fine.
Alright. I stopped there. I
That's 25
hope a
feet.
heavy-ass dragonborn doesn't come by and...
He would be fine on this.
Oh, okay.
It looks old. Because it is. It was also made by dwarves, so it was very sturdy to begin with. Okay. And this guy. Okay.
Oh, hello.
Yep.
Mine is fucking swarming with them. Makes sense because of the red goddamn dragon, but
Well, it's daytime, also, so there's not as many of them here. That guy's gonna stay where he's at. That guy's gonna stay where he's at. Out. Oh. Yeah, he's gonna stand right there. Berengar. You take the dash action, I will let you do that, but it's going to be a disadvantage on your athletics check.
nope. Instead, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and could I grab a piece of dirt and then climb and do basically cast a spell and then climb?
Aren't you already climbing?
You are
Well, I
already
mean,
climbing.
as I'm climbing, just literally because all I need is a bit of dirt. And hey, look, I'm at a rock wall. Gonna have some dirt on.
Yeah, go ahead and try to make it. Well, you need both hands free to do this, right? Because it's a
Oh,
spell.
I only need one. Just verbal, somatic, and like all I'm doing is grabbing a piece of dirt and just throwing it over me to go faster.
So is the somatic part just throwing the dirt?
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying because all I need is some dirt and it's somatic.
Somatic
Okay.
is usually one-handed, I think.
Yeah, go for it.
Would it if I could and I
You
say
actually
it
need
really
2 hands free to do it, but technically if it's somatic. Because if you have a weapon in one hand, you can't necessarily do it.
No, I thought
I thought
somatic
you-
is always
thought you could with one
specifically one-handed.
weapon.
Oh yeah, you're right. No, you're right. I was thinking about something else.
this is gonna increase my move speed by 10. I'm gonna do it also very quietly, like whisper.
Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of assumed that it was quiet. So yeah, what are you casting?
A long starter, so it just increases my movement speed by 10 so I can get up this fucking hill faster.
It would not save. It would save you 1 round.
Yeah, that's important. 1 round's
Okay.
pretty big.
So
Athletics
the athletics
section.
check.
Fucking
You don't make any
Christ.
progress. You hold firm, but you don't make any progress. Because when you grab the dirt, some of the rocks tumbled on a little bit.
Yeah, I
and
got
you tried to
I
slide.
got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Didn't make any progress.
I've had my good rolling streak, now comes the obligatory, like, bad.
Here comes the flip.
Here comes the flip.
So this Kobold Inventor is turning around. See here. Still does not see Twilight, miraculously.
I have to
Basically
fucking
standing right next to him at this point, looking out over the cliff edge.
Dude, am I gonna have to fucking... Is Twilight upstairs? Like, is he on...
Yeah, he's on top.
Oh my god, he's just...
I'm in the little corner right there.
Hey, Twilight, Assassin's Creed that guy. Just push him
I'll
off.
do
Turumbar. Actually, wait, no, it should be Twilight next. I think he has higher dexterity than you.
Yeah. Oh, Delaney does.
The Kobold
So
has higher
he's
dex than you also.
right next to me.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't see me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put on my gloves, my gauntlets, and then hold my action. If they are alerted to someone, I'll attack him.
Okay.
Who said
I want to give you
what
guys
like
enough
that?
time to get around.
I did.
There's a Kobold, and now it's Turumbar's action.
There we go.
Alright.
Thunk,
Archibald.
thunk, thunk, thunk.
He's far enough away that they
I'm
still
very
notice him.
dainty on my feet. It's more like ting 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 ting.
I'm just gonna hold my turn.
Okay. Orn.
Just gotta grow and like pull yourself up.
Sadly, I cannot do that. Well, I guess we should start hitting the ones down here. I'm gonna run up and start swinging on these guys.
Alright, well, it's the beginning of the surprise round. Here on out, you have a round to start attacking things. Before they're going to be able to react to you guys.
Well, I mean, they still don't know some of us are here, but they're probably gonna...
Exactly. That's why this is the surprise round.
Yes. After that, they're going to be alerted enough to be able to spot you. By
Yeah,
default.
but I want to get hitting these guys before they're aware.
Yep, so go ahead and attack.
18 to hit,
That hits.
9 damage.
9 damage. How much health do you even have? That kills him.
Well,
All of the kobolds
are
shriek out at
kobolds.
once.
Then I'll do my queued up action, so I'll stab the guy from behind.
Okay, make me your attack roll.
Should have just fucking
You
kicked his
miss.
ass over the side.
Wow. Do I get advantage because it was an
Oh yeah, go for it.
attack roll?
I'm pretty happy he didn't try to grapple him. They both might have gone over the edge.
Sure, and it's 9 damage both times either way, so...
Yep.
Okay, he is still alive.
Oh, he's stronger. Is he pretty hurt?
He's very hurt.
Okay.
So actually... That kobold's gonna be there. Okay, this guy... Rushing forward. That guy stops right there. Hank.
this guy should be grouping himself.
Well,
He's actually
apparently-
looking like he's going to turn around and walk the other way.
the one that you just pinged. I will shoot the
Yeah.
guy.
I mean, he was just kind of
Okay.
standing there and his buddy got chopped in half in front of him.
So that's 9 damage total, but you missed both times.
Sweet. At least I didn't hit Karen Guard.
I'm not even. Oh wait, I am over there.
You're halfway up the wall.
No, he's not. He's 15 feet off the wall. Trying really hard though.
A third of the way up the wall.
That's actually closer to a quarter, because the last 5 feet he'd have to take another action to climb up. Well, I guess he has long strider now, so it's still 3 rounds either way.
Why?
He's on the wall.
Yes.
He's struggling a bit.
Hey man. Fucked up ones, you know?
Actually, wait. Kobold is going to take cover over here. This kobold should have moved over here as well. Back here. My bad. I forgot there's a thing that could happen. These kobolds would be aware of it. They're going to get out of the way of that if it happens.
Get off the tracks.
Pay no attention
Nah.
to the DM flapping about things that you guys don't know about yet.
Bad news coming.
He's aware that people are on the bridge, so he's start crossing the bridge.
You really need to get off this fucking wall.
Yeah, you're fine.
You just keep
To
hanging
make a
on.
successful strength roll, you could dash up the other half.
If you
So-
crit,
Do.
I don't trust my roll to go at disadvantage. I'm gonna roll a 1 and then a 20 and still be at disadvantage, so...
Tumble down the cliff.
So, this kobold inventor throw his cask of alchemist fire at Hank.
How rude.
on a wood bridge. Idiot.
How is a 13 to hit?
Nope.
So the bridge is on fire now, but the good news is, you're not.
He missed. So, like, everything around me is on fire?
The bridge is burning.
That's unfortunate. Survived the dragon attack.
It definitely did. That guy's dead.
We've been here 10 minutes and it's on fire.
Karengar, you're up.
So if I dashed, would I be able? If I dashed, which I'm assuming is using my action as well, I would be able to make it up there this turn.
You would make it to the top of the cliff, and you'd be right at the top of the cliff, and you would also be disadvantaged on your strength check.
Oh, but it wouldn't be over the cliff.
No, you'd be standing on firm ground.
Oh, I'd be standing on firm
You
ground.
couldn't move anywhere beyond that. You'd move to right here.
Fuck it, let's do it. Let's roll that fucking.
Oh,
Let's roll that nat 1, boys. Let's roll that nat 1.
All right,
I believe it.
disadvantage.
This is going to be a 15 and a 13.
Nope.
Wow.
Do it. Do
You
it.
slide to the bottom of the cliff and fall on your butt.
Oh my god, how did I fucking know it? How did I call it? First crit of the
You don't
night,
take
boys.
any damage from this, but you're on your butt.
Yeah, because I'm only 10 feet above.
And Mushari behind you, he laughs heartily. Like forgetting completely that he's trying to be quiet and stealthy at this point. He just laughs.
And all the kobolds.
All the kobolds, boom, focus.
I knew it, but I called it. I fucking called it, didn't I? And it happened.
Right. So this kobold inventor. So you need to stop saying things. This kobold inventor is going to be turning around to attack Twilight.
I should have just climbed. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered. It was my first roll, anyways. Why'd you roll a 1d8?
Alchemist fire damage.
No, this is
Oh.
something else, and I forgot to do a GM roll, but whatever. It's to determine what invention they're using.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh,
And
neat.
in this case, he throws a wasp nest at you.
That's
Is that a
Quick
dex
and fight
save or something?
yourself.
And a swarm of wasp emerges from the bag.
Is there
One
any
second.
save for that?
Well, they have their own turn.
Ah, okay.
And as he does that, he's going to disengage from you as well.
I do have insect repellent on.
This does not matter. These are angry wasps.
Quick,
my
run
fur help
towards
at
them.
all?
Bring the wasp.
Man, if Karangar had been up there, he could burn all the wasps.
Well,
If
don't
I
actually
had,
have-
you know,
I don't
if
have
I
a
had
swarm of
rolled-
wasps token, but there's that.
Oh,
And it's right next to you.
Here's your wasp.
And let's see
Punch
here. need to actually figure out how to do this. So, fine. That's fine. So this is gonna hold the place. It's not actually a giant wasp, but it's gonna hold the place of a swarm of wasps.
Alright.
Punch him.
Yes, punch the bees.
And it has a 20 on its initiative, so I think it's gonna take its turn now.
Woo.
And
Oh god. They do a lot of damage.
Wow. Alright.
yeah, so I meant that to be a GM roll again. You know how the thing works, so make a DC 11 Constitution save.
You're familiar.
You meet the
Way
save.
to make it.
So it's half as much. So you take 4 plus 5.
9 points of damage.
Yep. And it will not actually do tick damage to you either, so that's a good thing. And in this proper initiative order, Kobold Adventure's turn. He does manage to get back behind the stairs here. Twilight, you're up.
So I know Prestidigitation can't do any damaging effects. Could I create a cloud of smoke or anything on the wasps so that they'd move away?
I mean, so anything's worth a try. That's clever enough that it might work.
I'll try that as my action.
How do you know cantrip?
Magic initiative or initiate feat.
So you want to read me out
Oh,
that smoke
cool.
what the spell says, so I know what to do.
1 sec, yeah.
Not prestidigitation. Is it?
Yeah, that's what I was planning on using.
Oh, okay. You're trying to make a small puff of smoke then with that?
Yeah, I'm trying to make a a cloud of smoke right where the wasps are.
Okay.
I think you're thinking of bees, by the way.
Wasps behave similarly to smoke. But...
Okay.
So I'm gonna have them do or check what they do at the end of every round that they met, unfortunately, but they have disadvantage on it now.
Okay.
They're not
and
dispersed, but they're in a cloud of smoke, and they're
if I walked through them, would that be opportunity attack?
if you took a disengage action, no. If you didn't, then yes.
Okay. Let me check something real fast. Yeah, I'm gonna use a key point to do the dodge action.
Okay.
And then my turn's done.
Everything against you has disadvantage. Okay. Good to know. This kobold, he's gone.
Not good, boys.
And I'm going to need to make sure I'm reading something correctly. So when this happens, it's going to be awesome. Turambar, you're up. There's a flaming bridge in front of you.
Throw
Okay.
the cobalt off
It
the edge.
just freshly started burning, right?
Yes.
And this kobold cannot see me because I'm around the corner, right?
Watch him just leave.
Bye, guy. No. And is the fire like over here, like by Hank?
Yeah, it basically hit the splash of the wall right back here.
Okay.
So it's like the very edge of the bridge is on fire. Not you could
Okay, so
easily
it's not
walk
like
around it.
structurally
Not affecting the structure yet.
operative warded.
Yep.
Okay, so I am going to be coming in hot here. I want to actually hit him with my shield and try and bash him over the guardrail.
You'd have to probably be attacking from here to do that.
Well, then I can't push him through a guardrail.
Right, but you're trying to push through rock right there.
Touche.
Literally just fucking shatters the
strong are
rock.
you?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to try to attack through the rock, I'll let you. I was hoping.
Football player strat.
I feel like that's kind of important for this thing standing, so we won't try knocking down rock.
Charge through the support structure.
Nah, never mind. I'll just do this the old-fashioned way and hit him with a sword.
Okay, make an attack roll. That hits. 11 damage. He is barely standing. Archibald, you're up.
In Draconic, I'm going to tell him to drop his thing.
Did I not roll initiative for fucking Musharib again?
I don't think Mooster acted in any of these rounds. Oh, no, he's at the-
he did.
He laughed at you. Does that count?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, so that was his first round. I think that was the first round of action, but he's gonna go after Archibald.
No matter what game I play, terrible rolls never escape me.
Okay, so I was thinking
Should go
about
select overnight.
casting grease right here.
That's to make that area slick.
Yes.
I'm not sure you can see that area in front of you right now. You have to back up a little ways to do that if you wanted to get level with it. I'm not sure exactly how that line of sight would work, though. Because it is a 50-foot cliff upwards. You're kind of between the 2 point and the probably 25 feet up. Or below that point right now, so you might have line of sight, see it. I'll say you can do it.
Okay.
Why not?
Okay. Yeah, so that, here, let me click on it.
Do. Difficult terrain, gotcha.
Yeah.
Dexterity
Now,
saving
mage
throw or
hand
fall
torch.
prone? Okay. So, let me
Neat.
the correct boxes here. And what's the DC?
Was it 14 now? Let me check real quick.
Well, I'll make the
15.
rules public and you can tell me if they saved.
Yes, 15.
They didn't save.
Whew.
So they're both prone.
Nice.
We'll use that for prone. How about that? There we go. Alright, anything else?
Nope. That'll be it.
Football never go either. Did. Yeah, he did. Never mind. Okay. So, Musharib. Gonna stand up right next to Orn. Right here, and he is going to look very suspiciously. The kobolds are retreating when everyone else is advancing towards your allies. And he is going to look very carefully in front of him. And he sees there's a tripwire. Right
It's
here.
a trap.
The tarp.
And he tells Orn that there's a tripwire right there.
Good to know.
Wow, good roll.
He did roll good. That was not an easy thing to spot.
So is
Good job, guide.
Yep.
He did
It's in the
something useful.
square where the dead thing is. The dead thing did not
Good
fall
thing
on top
he
of it.
didn't fall on it.
Yeah, I rolled for that too.
Oh god. Good thing he missed.
Yep. Orn, you're up. There's a tripwire there.
I'm going.
Who's
to
drawing on
go
these
that
maps?
way.
We were
me.
specifically told don't draw on the maps.
Oh, you can draw on this map. That's fine. Like if you have the wire thing, you want to do, if you find a trap and you want to just designate where it's at, you can totally do that.
I can get past Musharib fine, right?
Yeah, you're chill bros. He won't try and trip you.
I'm gonna try and cut another kobold in half.
Sounds good. Go for it.
I mean, it's usually a solid plan. 10 to hit.
That does not hit.
Yeah, that's what I
Kobold
was afraid
nimbly dodges you.
But you did take a large chunk out of the wall, apparently.
So the kobolds seeing that you didn't fall for their trick, are gonna start coming back out towards this way.
Yeah, save.
Darn.
He's just gonna kick it.
Right.
This kobold is gonna make his attack.
of. Actually, I want to... what's it called? Shield of Faith, because it's bonus action.
Okay.
Just trying to check that. God damn it. Yeah, so I just get my AC bonus.
14 doesn't hit you then?
No.
Alright.
Wouldn't hit me anyway. But...
Yep. Kobold's gonna try to attack Musharib. To hit Musharib, which does hit. Deals 5 piercing damage.
Jesus. Shrew's a tank.
Here. That was that last kobold, right? Yeah. Hank, you're up.
Musharib did almost die last battle.
He did.
Oh god. What did you guys do without me?
No, it was more what did Musharib do to himself?
I don't think he
Get a
did
bunch
anything
of
to himself. You
folk.
guys all split apart from him, and he was left alone to fend off a whole bunch of lizardmen by himself.
He
You guys all
literally
distracted in
yelled and
different ways,
attracted them
and he was in
towards
the
it.
middle.
Oh, and then he just like MLG Olympic gymnast vaulted out of a
Out of a
magic
trap, yeah.
trap.
That was a
then
magic
charged
spell that
back
he
in
cast, by
with
the way.
3
That wasn't
HP.
just like him being super athletic. That was a magic spell he cast.
You
I
wouldn't
hope so,
know.
because he jumped like 40 feet.
45, but okay.
Jesus. Anyways, is going to use rage and shoot this dude. And with his other
Oh,
one,
A frenzied rage?
No.
Okay,
just normal.
regular rage.
The one close with advantage, the one further without it.
If you want to toggle advantage on the first on your attack rolls, that'll help things out a
guess
little bit
it's
better.
not
You
advantage,
hit,
is it?
everybody. You hit. That's fine. Unless you want to try to roll for a crit on your first one, but
Nah.
okay. Are you trying to just hit this guy on your first attack?
The close one, yeah.
Okay, so he dies on your first attack.
And the other arrow to this dude.
Not
Okay,
gonna double tap him.
and he dies as well with only 5 damage that you dealt to him.
What?
Kobolds are squishy, yo.
Kobolds are really squishy. The kobold
I don't know.
avengers,
The one that I hit took 11 damage, and he was like,
he was barely standing after that, but he was standing. That was also
But
one
this
of the
one
special
died to
ones.
5.
Yeah, that one's a regular kobold. The one next to you is a kobold that's special.
Just smarter.
I mean, I could metagame here a bit, but basically, we're gonna one-shot most of these, the weak
Yes.
ones.
Yes, you are.
Hank is
Alright.
going to do his best Reaper impersonation. Just spin in circles. That's
So-
it for Hank.
Alright. This kobold is going to stand back up. And he's going to start walking back down the stairs too. I think he still has to make saves as he tries to walk on this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's a save every time he goes a square, or is it a save to move across? Oh, it's just difficult terrain, right?
Yeah, and if they're inside
Well,
of
he's
it,
got-
they have to
he's-
roll it,
he's-
so I'm not sure.
Well, so if they're inside of it, they roll it when you first cast it, then after that it's difficult terrain.
Oh.
I think that's how I read the spell.
Okay.
You go back and read it again. Yeah, so the check is when it appears. Otherwise,
Oh,
it's...
okay, yeah. And then after that, it's just difficult terrain.
If it ends its turn, it has to succeed on the dex throw.
They use half their movement, so they have 15 feet of movement, and then they take double of that, so he's moved 10 feet right now, he can't move any more spaces.
So I think he has to do a dex save if he just turn it.
Yes.
Does
No.
it say that?
Yes.
Yeah, it does.
Oh,
A creature that enters the area or ends its turn there,
there
must
must also
also
make another one.
succeed.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Cool. He did not succeed.
Rip
Right.
kid. It's gonna be a bad day.
Flash.
Why was that not a whispered roll? That's crazy. Wait, no, wait.
Was I didn't see
It was a
anything.
whispered roll. Okay, it still failed. I was looking at the wrong section. So he's still prone. Next kobold, down here. He's going to start making his way down the mine shaft to probably find friends.
Hank, get him.
They don't move very fast, do they?
Well, they have 30 feet of movement. He can
Guess
get.
I'm
He
not-
can barely get to right there if he dashes. So you have one round to kill him, Hank. This other kobold is gonna try to stand up and do the same thing. He does not end his turn there, though. He's no longer prone. Kobold's dead. Giant wasp. Well, wasp swarm, technically. How does a 5 in a critical failure happen against you, Twilight?
On a normal attack, that definitely misses.
Yeah, so I think the swarm disperses after this attack.
Cool.
Thank God.
So, it's gone. Kobold's dead. Karangar. How's it going, buddy?
Hey, there's things.
You want me to
that
toss you a
can
rope
kill.
or something?
There's things literally within reach of you.
That,
underneath
that's
the
true.
bridge.
So even with long strider, and if I dash, couldn't get up the hill.
Please
I'm
stop
assuming.
trying to climb that.
No, it would be minimum of 2 turns if you're dashing.
I'm sure you
Let's just
might
go
die
stab
laughing.
somebody with a glaive.
Oh come
You
on,
sound
killing something in one hit will make you feel better. I promise.
It's
You
not.
sound so disappointed
He's
that
gonna
you're stabbing
miss.
some.
Make
I'm
an
gonna be.
attack.
I'm gonna be here for flanking bonus is advantage.
Oh my God.
Go for it.
He's gonna roll 2 ones.
That
Let me
hits.
see.
How much damage you dealing to it?
What?
That kills it. Pieces go flying, not quite off the cliff, but they go flying.
Okay. I'm gonna finish my moving action because you can't stun. See.
So, seeing that his wasps are no longer alive, he's going to try to throw acid towards Twilight.
Is that a ranged
Does
attack?
not like you.
It's a ranged attack. Indeed, it is.
May I use deflect missiles?
It is a 16 to hit, so you can totally use deflect missile.
Let me check out how deflect missile works.
I think you roll something
Ooh,
and then
yeah.
you subtract that from the thing. If it reduces to 0, or at a certain threshold, you catch it and can throw it back.
Oh, it reduces damage taken as
yes.
a reaction. So that misses anyway.
So
So
if it reduces damage to the point where you can still try to catch it if you want to.
no, that's okay. If you missed, it's fine.
Because if you catch it, you can throw it back at him. Is what I was saying. And it happened on this action.
That counts as
Think
my
of the
action,
style
or
points.
So it's not
Actually,
going to
yeah,
count as your action. It's
that's
gonna
a
count.
reaction.
It's,
Okay,
it's,
yeah,
it's
I'll
a
do that.
reaction. Yeah. So you didn't take any damage. So the roll is 0.
okay, so I throw it back as a monk weapon,
Yes.
which is just dexterity plus proficiency.
Yep.
Ignore the damage on this one. That definitely.
That definitely hits. And
Wow.
the acid splashes on him, and see here, it definitely kills him. And he melts into a pool of acid.
All right.
Neat.
That's graphic.
He's shrieking a little bit as he does it, but it's not loud enough to echo, thankfully. And Twilight, it's your turn now.
Go punch the
I'm
guy
gonna run
right
up
on the-
and stab the other guy.
Okay. Kill him.
I hope he just
Alright.
beat up something that was prone.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Just like ran up and started curb stomping it.
No survivors. The War of the Dragon.
So this kobold is basically
God.
fleeing for his life at this point. You guys both get attacks of opportunity as he tries to move through you.
He is not fleeing in a good direction.
Well, he's going in a direction that makes sense to flee in, which is down into safety and towards friends.
We should capture one and use it as food for the ghost dwarves.
You mean food for Musharib?
That's racist.
So yeah, you guys both want to make attacks there.
Karangar.
Well, I mean, Mushari missed, so.
Wait, so it's
No, he barely hit. Never mind.
I'm sure he tripped him.
So Mushari tripped him, and he caught him with the front of the skull bash and kind of smashed him into a pile of guts.
Nice.
I don't think that's tripping.
Well, he tripped him to fall flat face first, and then he smashed him. So it's tripping and then killing.
Mishrape is a violent little man.
Turambar, you're up.
I want to put out this fire on this bridge.
All right. What are you gonna do to do that? Well, I wanted it to be fun, Twilight. So.
Alright, cool. I'll remember that for a future, though. I guess
I was
reached out
trying
really
to be
far
a
to catch
DM
it.
that throws things at a monk, knowing that it has deflect missile anyway, because it's fun and awesome. Leave
Thank
me
you.
alone.
I'm perfectly fine with it. I'm just putting that out
So-
for next time for me.
So how are you putting out this fire, Turambar?
You know, that's a great question because because just about the only things I have that would combat her are water skins and my bedroll.
Water will work.
Remember last time we tried to put out a fire?
With the bedroll, yeah.
This is all
Yeah.
fire.
Oh, that's right, it is.
Slider took like 4 turns
No,
trying to
never
put it
mind.
out.
There's another way out of here. Fuck that. Never mind. I
Yes,
forgot
go
that we're
towards
going
the
down
grease
and
and
the bridge is
acid.
not really necessary to traverse anywhere in this mine.
Nope.
And everything looks like it's getting taken care of, so... Actually... I will dash... to there.
Okay. Archibald.
Okay. So move to there. And I guess I'll magic missile that guy. Not magic missile, I mean frost.
Okay.
Ray of frost him.
Go for it. He is next to the wire.
Okay.
He's a
That's fine.
popsicle
He gets
now.
hit.
16.
Yep, he dies. And he misses the wire when he falls.
Dang.
It's a very low chance. It's a
Somebody
very low
trip this
chance for that
wire.
to happen, by the way. So Musharib is going to be running to help his probably best friend in that party at this point.
The only person he actually kind of likes.
Excuse me?
No, there's 2 people in the party he likes. I will say that Orin is more nature heavy than you are, though.
Oh yeah, I mean...
I don't think he dislikes me.
No, he just definitely dislikes Vile.
Yep.
He's not sure where I came from.
Gonna swing Skull Bash and miss because he's trying to show off for Orn.
Oh.
Orn, you're up.
Show him how it's done.
I will compensate for his inadequacies. And kill this kobold.
You do.
Yes! I give him a high five.
Sharib grins hugely.
Yeah, that's my turn.
You have to almost kneel down for him to be able to hit your hand.
Also, how audible was that class? I'll let you decide.
Oh,
Very.
Medium loud.
it was a solid high five. Is that what you're saying?
It was like he punched a door.
Alright, so because you're made of wood, it made somewhat of a dull thud versus an actual clasping sound, like flesh on flesh. So it did not actually echo, which is good.
Awesome. The unknown benefits to being a tree.
Made of literal wood.
Man, good thing Karangar didn't fall from a further height, or else his metal hitting the ground might have made a big racket.
Doesn't matter what I do, it's always a little bit bad.
I think from now on I'm going to climb up first and put a rope down for Karangar.
It's actually good. Hank, you're up.
Shoot him!
Remember.
I'm gonna get away from the fire and then shoot this guy.
Alright.
Nice.
He gets pinned to the wall with your bolts.
Oh!
No such thing as overkill.
Alright. There is no one left alive, I don't think. Yeah, that guy's dead. That guy's dead. Where's this guy at? Oh, there is one alive, yeah. Okay.
Coward!
He is gonna hide.
Oh, find him.
Do we know he's there?
Macho
Apparently.
madness!
You did see a kobold walk down these stairs.
Okay.
Alright, boys, pinch her.
Come and know ya!
So, Karangar, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna go for a step over the wire. And
You are
head-
able to do that without rolling.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I'm assuming
Oh, thank God.
to here. Can I see what's revealed?
Hang on, I need to double check something before you move any further.
I'm
Rocks
about
fall
to
on your head and you die.
Bye,
Oh,
Karangar.
Rocks
Indiana
hole.
Jones rock coming down.
The tunnel's 5
There,
feet long,
there's
pretty
a
big.
baby red target.
And it's crying for its mother.
No, you're fine. Sorry. It's all part of the same thing.
Okay. Neat.
Just don't step on that wire.
Yeah. I'm assuming it's like a log or like 3-5 spikes or something. Like.
Oh, if you look straight up right now, I can tell you what it is.
First I want to check ahead. So I'm gonna
Indiana Jones boulder?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it actually is.
Sweet.
Oh,
I'll just reveal that too, because it's just stairs.
Do I see any traps?
You want to make me a check for that?
What would it be?
It would be perception.
here comes a 1.
15. That should not be.
You do
advantage,
not
but-
see any traps.
Okay.
And you
Oh.
looked carefully enough that you're pretty confident.
Okay. Cool. Honestly, fuck it. No, I'm just gonna fucking frostbolt his ass or ray of cold.
Oh, what's the range on that spell again?
I actually don't have it written down. What is the range on this Archibald?
Jesus.
I need to go.
Ray
It's
of frost.
60 feet, I believe.
It should be written down. I'm surprised it's not. Like I came
It
back
is 60 feet.
at 60
Okay.
feet, and it's just a range of tackle that does. I will go write it down.
I'm gonna say it does 1d8, because that's
Yep,
what
1d8.
Lords does.
Yeah, it's 1d8.
You hit him.
Hit.
Why is it +4?
Spellcasting modifier. Sorry, but spell attack bonus.
Intelligence for you.
Yeah, I know it is. Spell attack
Okay.
bonus is my intelligence plus my proficiency, which is 4 total.
You're proficient in...
You get your proficiency bonus.
Oh,
when
right.
you-
Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to figure it out. Because it's weird because you're a fighter. That's why I'm trying to remember.
Yeah. yeah.
Yeah, he's very cold. He's not dead.
Bonus action, defensive, Santa's life. That's everything.
He has... So Ray of Frost also gives him half movement, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay. Want to keep that in mind. Twilight, you're up.
It's actually 10 feet, negative 10 feet.
Negative 10
It
feet?
is,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm gonna go write that down now. Thought I had it written down.
Can I move to turn burst spot and then jump across the oil there?
Yeah.
I'll give you a boost, bud.
I can make it.
Jump right through the wall.
Whoa, what the fuck?
I can go diagonal, right?
Right
Yeah.
through the wall?
No.
One,
He did.
2, 3,
Yeah.
4.
So in the
5.
future, if you want to actually make your moves that makes sense as you move your token along, then you don't do crazy things where the token just moves across the wall. That'll help me
Oh,
out.
I thought I did.
You have to,
No,
actually
you have to
let
let it-
go every time.
Oh, okay, I
Yeah,
did on my screen, sorry.
like that.
Yeah, so I went 1. Did that.
This kobold is still reeling from his ray of frost when this cat comes up to him really quickly and insert action here.
Probably misses.
Oh, you actually hit.
Wow.
Just spread up and
That
jack
is
him.
the threshold hit. So,
Oh, man.
and you basically punch right through his stomach. There's a giant hole in him, and he dies.
Alright.
I was gonna go down there and I was gonna, like, flying arm bar and just...
Throw him off the cliff.
All right, so you guys managed to clear the top of the mine without making too much noise. You don't hear anything else rustling or anything else moving.
I'd like to search all the bodies and then the various contraptions I have for anything useful, like more alchemist fire, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so the only vial of alchemist fire that they used. The skunks are still active, and if you try to touch them, they're probably going to do something to you. So let me know if you do
Just
that.
in a cage.
They're just in a cage. I have to go back and find the right screen here, so give me a second. But they're not carrying any treasure, and you would
Okay.
imagine that's because they all give it all to the dragon.
I'm gonna open the cage and then run back, just to let the skunks out.
Oh, there's a jar that has a whole bunch of dirt in it on those guys.
Karen, you want that?
A jar of dirt.
There's another pot on it that is filled with green slime. Another pot on it has centipedes in it.
The fuck is this?
If I dump some of the slime on the ground, does it smoke or anything?
Well,
what are you doing?
You get covered in green slime.
I just want to like pour it a little bit.
No, you smashed it on the ground already, man.
No, I said pour out some.
Yeah, well, it poured out on the ground.
Not smash it, just a little bit.
Give me a second. I have to double check what this does. Because I'm not expecting this to happen, but okay.
Why would you do
I
this?
meant,
You're
like,
an
just
idiot.
Drip a little bit to see if it was acid or something like that.
You have -3
No.
on intelligence, you can't just drip.
You dumped enough on it that it's going to do something.
No.
Alright.
But I have to
Whoops.
find the right.
This is why the
Right
cat
place
needs his
here.
babysitter at Aldous. Orn, where's Orn?
We need
Karen gotta go get Orn. He needs to collect his skills. I'm walking away. Walking
Fucking
away.
get the short bus.
Walking
What
away.
do we gotta do about the mithril, guys?
Oh yeah, that's right.
I kind of want to go back and get it.
We're here. Everything's
You
dead.
guys can figure out how you want to approach that while I figure out what the slime does to the cat that dumped it on
So-
himself.
They're probably resistant to fucking physical damage from the ghost. But I mean, fucking, you do holy damage. I can do thunder damage, or force damage, or cold damage. Archibald probably can do fucking fire damage.
Maybe while you guys are doing that, I'll take a short rest up here and think about my life choices.
Yeah, so here's some great news. You thought it was acidic? It is.
Oh, God.
Great. I wanted to just pour a
Um,
tiny bit so I could like still use the rest, not smash it.
Yeah, roll me a d10.
And this
Just
that's what
plain
it does.
D10.
Just one plain d10. Take 6 damage.
Did I use up all the acid too?
No, there's still some splashing around in there, and it's not acid. It's slimy. It's just very acidic.
Well, it's
And
not
if you don't
acid,
brush
but
this,
it
if you
burns.
don't brush this off immediately as you let me know.
Yeah, I try to brush it off. It's like physically burning or more of like acidic burn?
Well, tell me how you're gonna try to get this off.
Orn, please.
So it's really sticky.
It's really sticky.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
It's
It's just on my
entertaining to see.
arms or all over me.
It is. It splashed on your feet as you try to pour it on the ground.
All right, I'll do
And
my.
it's covering your feet.
I'm gonna do my best to kick my feet to try to fling it off, and then rub them against the rock wall.
It's not coming off.
Orn,
You guys should go wipe it off.
Orn, please save your cat.
Orn.
Help.
Okay. What do you need?
Accidentally fucking tripped the tripwire.
Oh,
Found some sticky stuff and it hurts.
Wishry was standing next to Orn at this point. He looks at it and he says, we can burn it off.
That doesn't sound like the best idea.
Can I prestidigitate to clean it off?
That might
Using
work.
cleaner soil material?
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, I'll try that.
That works.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's
job.
very specific. It's very specific things that work to get it off, and I'm going to say that prestidigitation works, even though it's not specifically called out.
Alright.
Prestidigitation just is magical. Anyway,
Or do you know what
And
is
I
this
know
stuff?
it now.
yes, you don't want to look at any other baskets on those guys, or
Yeah, I want to check out.
How
all of
about we
it.
let
I wanna know
Orn
what that
investigate?
sticky stuff is.
you want to look at the basket of centipedes, the basket of basically filled with dirt.
I have a good
Oh, there's
feeling about
one of
the
them.
jar
One of them
dirt.
had a scorpion stick.
Okay.
I hand the pot to Orn.
Which one?
The one that with the green stuff in it, assuming it's not
Okay,
covering the
it's,
outside.
it's green slime. Yep.
Do you know what this is, Orn?
Do I know what this is?
It's green slime.
It looks like we should just leave it.
Okay.
Can I put that on arrowheads?
It's would probably melt the arrow.
No.
What if the arrowhead was made of mithril?
Then it might work. As long as you didn't get any of it on the shaft of the arrow, which would then also dissolve.
What
This
if
is a
the
worth the
shaft
pain.
was made?
Alright, I'm gonna set that down.
How carefully are you setting this down?
Very carefully set it down in the little alcove
Throw
right
it
here.
across the room from you, please.
All right.
Just
So,
so I know
do
where
you
it
want
is.
to look at the pot of centipedes or the pot full of dirt?
Uh,
I want to look at the centipedes.
I'll let Orn do that. I'll stand back a
I'm,
little
I'm
ways.
not gonna. I'm not gonna like handle them. We're
Okay.
gonna take a
So,
peek.
as you open the jar, the centipedes are trying to get out, and they are swarming and angry.
I'll just close it again.
There's a lot of them. Okay.
Run away.
There's a
like,
pot. There's a pot of
fuck centipedes.
innocuous-looking dirt. You want to look at that?
You could be
Not
Captain
really.
Jack Sparrow.
Okay.
Okay, we'll just find out what they do when we throw them at bad guys. How about that?
We have to carry them though, and that's not a good idea.
You guys
We
are
just
carrying
toss
them,
them
right?
off the edge and see what happens.
Oh yeah, that's a great idea.
Oh my god, this is Twilight. It's okay. Let the adults make the decisions.
I'll just leave the pot of acid green slime there in case we have any chests we need to burn open.
Okay. Anyway, moving on. How are you guys going to approach the mithril if you're going to try to get it still?
Alright.
Because I'm assuming that everyone's gathering around the entrance to it.
Do we really want this mithril that bad?
Hank doesn't really care.
It would be
I
pretty
think it-
dope, I think, especially
It
for you,
looked pretty
Turin Bar.
shiny.
You guys want to know how much it's worth?
Probably worth
Yes.
a bit.
I can imagine already how much.
How
it's
many
worth.
arrows can I buy with it?
I have to look a few things up, but plate in general is 1,500 golds. That's not special.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, let's get it.
That's a lot of arrows.
Karngar could definitely use it.
And it's mithril, and mithril is rare enough that it's like almost magical in quality. So
Yeah, so we could definitely get it. But
May I
there's
just
ghosts.
sit? May I
Can
just
we
sit
try
down
to
and
keep
At
catch
what
my wounds?
cost? Will
yeah, I
Each
mean,
hand and
it's-
rope.
I
What
mean,
are you
there's
willing
just
to give
some-
up to
There's
get
just some
this?
crazy freaky undead things in there. I mean, no
I
problem.
mean, what we could do is let's just have fucking Archibald use his familiar to go drag the rope in and tie it around. And if they summon, he can just then we can just like have to fight it out, while somebody does mage hand for the rope, and
Sure,
then we
you
can.
can go you can go to the bathroom quickly. I'm not going to pull out until you get back. But if they try to do this familiar thing, that might resolve before you get back. But
Like we could
don't
do
worry, you
familiar,
won't miss much.
or we could just like try to hold long enough for mage hands, and then literally leave, and once ghosts subside, just drag it out using the rope. Or you could just try killing the ghost.
I'm 90% sure I'm useless in all of these plans.
So I want Age to make me a what kind of check? An Arcana check.
Me? Okay.
Yes. And Guardian, you do the same. And Tree, you also do the same.
Oof. What? Why?
I can roll for tree if
do
you
I
want.
know
I'm
what
trying to
kind of
figure out
ghost
how
you
much you guys know about these entities. Because you've seen them
are?
a couple
Are these the
times. now.
immortal, unkillable ghosts?
Oh my god!
No, not you, Twilight. Just the
That
ones
was
I mentioned.
for tree.
Oh, Sport Tree? Okay. Yeah. Alright, so Tree doesn't know a whole lot about him. Grimbar and Hank. So Hank, you realize that these are specters. You've seen them before.
Oh.
They are very, very difficult to kill, and they don't seem to take any damage from things that are not magical. They are completely immune, and Guardian, you know further that they are completely immune to necrotic damage and poison damage of any kind. They're resistant to basically every other form of attack that's not magical.
What about jars
And-
of dirt?
They can't be charmed, they can't speak, and they do not know what they were when they were alive. They have no memory of that. They're basically cursed to wander the material plane for all eternity.
Let's definitely
And
try to
their
make
Until
attacks
they
do
get
very
snuffed out.
bad things when they hit.
Oh yeah, you know that they basically are...
Yeah.
They hate the living so much that they try to reduce the living to dead, and that also gives them strength when they do this attack.
Hank would love to kill them, but I don't think that's possible.
I think right now I might be the only one that can actually fight these things.
I mean, we all do.
Dragon
I mean, a
breath.
lot of us can do damage other than physical damage, though.
They're resistant to.
They are resistant to every kind of damage that's non-magical.
I know. Like most of us can do magical damage of some sort or the other. Not necessarily.
Not thunder, not lightning. Like,
Yeah.
there is
So,
a type
here's-
of weapon that, or a type of attack that is magical.
I see.
I'm going to imagine that you're going to list out every single type of damage that you know about Guardian and say that they're resistant to every single one of them, which is acid, cold, fire, lightning, thunder, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. Non-magical attacks. They're also immune to necrotic and poison. They can't be charmed. They're not able to be exhausted. They can move through walls. They can move through... Basically, the only reason that you think that they're contained in this area is that they are attached here via the curse
They are bound, yes.
that bound them. Yes.
Yeah, let's just leave it, guys.
Try the familiar.
Try mage hand.
Mage Hand, I already told you, is not going to work unless you walk in there.
No, but
And
he's gonna use
if you want to get your familiar in there to see in there, you can try that.
Yeah, not really.
What is your familiar?
It's a raven.
Yeah, that was probably a good idea, by the way, because
Yeah.
they would definitely have tried to attack your familiar.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah, because right now I'm the only one that has magical attacks.
Well, I mean, they,
I mean,
are they
Radiant
immune to
definitely
force
hurts them.
damage?
I know Radiant will hurt them. I just don't know what I'm willing to give up in order to get this.
Well, resistant is only half damage.
I mean, you
right?
guys still have
We
at
still do
least 2 more
damage to
levels of
them.
this mine to go through, get to the bottom of it. Plus,
Yeah.
you don't know whether there's a dragon in here or not.
Mm-hmm.
Fine, we'll just leave it instead of trying
Do
to
we
be
know what kind
smart.
of curse they're under?
You do not know what cursed them to be this way, but they are cursed.
Alright, let's go kill the dragon and hope that releases it.
Do you guys mind if I do my wounds real fast?
Yes.
But
If you guys want to take a short break here, I also have to read a little bit about that area.
you guys okay if I short rest?
Yeah, might as well get a reg point back.
Alright, I'm gonna use 2 hit dice then.
Ooh, I could act.
What are you thinking about?
Well, assuming we have to come back this way, I might have something spicy for those kids.
Okay. Well, let me actually start revealing the next level of the map and moving your tokens over.
Oh, rip on those hit die.
I'm actually
Yeah.
confused. Where does the
Oh,
drop...
wait, what are you doing?
Can somebody heal Twilight?
Yeah, you fool.
I mean, if you want to use. It's a short rest, so it's hit dice.
Where does the drop down occur?
Well,
at the
no,
next
I mean,
level?
you only gain back half hit dice on a lot of
Yeah,
runs.
that's why I only used 2 out of the 4.
It's right where near the entrance where the
If you
kobold's
have a
dead.
heal, I will gladly
Okay,
take
so
that.
that goes underneath again.
Yes.
Gotcha.
I'm at half health.
How are you feeling right now?
I'm pretty beat up still. Feeling stable, but
Is there anything
Twilight's
in
like
this
half dead the
area
entire
right here?
campaign.
You haven't seen that area yet.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
I'll lay on hands you.
oh my.
So if you guys want to walk
Oh,
by that
yeah,
area, I'll
baby.
reveal it. But it's basically a stairway that goes downwards.
How many hit points is that?
I can give you up 20, but I don't feel like you'll quite need that many. So
I
how about
am-
10?
I'm 9 hit points away from full right now.
Okay.
Alright, thank you. Twilight nods in appreciation.
So did we take a short rest or?
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
Damn it. Oh, I do. You said the wire was a boulder on the top?
Oh yeah, there's a boulder and there's a on the other side of it near the on the tracks there is a claw contraption that would have swung down and caught the boulder to push it till it went down the track. So the boulder would have launched from if I can get my card tool. Boulder would have dropped here, rolled until it hit here, and continued to the bottom of the mine.
That probably
Mine
wouldn't have been a problem.
Didn't set that off. Well, for moving out, I guess I will stealth again and go out of the front.
Yep. So at this point in time, Mushari's past that traits is effectively been used up because of the encounter. It effectively was dispelled, and he cannot do another one.
I'm just gonna do a normal stealth check, and I'm gonna go out in front. That way, if I see something, I can always cast it on the party if we need to get by.
Give me a couple. I'm trying to get rid of a few of the things that I had planned to the other area so that I don't do bad things. Okay. So as you pass by the area that I was talking about earlier, you see that it's basically just stairs. Lead down. And when you cross the threshold here, you appear here. Look, there we go. Did you do yourself?
Not yet.
Okay.
Damn. He actually is the shadows?
Yeah, currently he is. You feel like you are
I am
acing
one with the
sneaking through
shadows.
here.
Wow.
Did you
Of
really?
course.
I mean, no, if no one else is following Twilight right now, none of the rest of you have to roll stealth.
Oh no, apparently Congar's following.
Okay.
Jake is following
Lord,
as
would you?
well.
Can I? If
You
I
don't have
move
advantage
here,
anymore, right?
could I see down the stairs without going down?
Yeah, you can see enough down the stairs that I could reveal some things.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
That's probably about what you can see from the top of the stairs.
Garnger, wait! There's more kobolds down there.
The kobolds have definitely heard Karangar at this point.
Great.
Did I move myself?
They actually
Where is the cat right now?
I was under a Karangar.
Oh my.
Karangar just clanks past me.
Oh yes, I make one.
Clank, clank, clank.
kicking buckets on the way.
All right. So they
Knocks into the wall.
they immediately retreat.
Are they gonna act before I do anything? I could shoot him from
They
here.
definitely know where you're at, and they are going to warn their friends that there are
Well, let's
intruders.
get killing, boys.
Reroll your guys' initiative. Jesus.
Oh, god damn it. That doesn't count because it didn't
That's
include.
why you let the cat go first, but alright.
Last time you went first, you climbed up and almost got yourself killed by king bees.
Fell off the
True.
cliff.
I didn't.
Never
I
done
slowed down. There's a difference in that I didn't take damage. But yes, that was my other net one. Thank you for pointing that out. Oh.
Apparently Hank is not ready for this combat phase.
I can roll for a tree.
We're gonna have to wait for tree for combat to start
I'm
anyway.
here.
So we're here. Okay.
Yeah.
Tree,
just
I
got
rolled
back
a
on.
really low roll for
Yeah,
your
do
Arcana
it.
check.
It was basically for me if you guys knew what the specters were and you didn't know much, but other did.
The other two
Okay.
did, and we decided they'd
I'm
probably
sure
kill
he's
us.
way back there. Still looking into the cave.
So you missed Sneaky Cat
Yeah, I'm
rolling
trying
a
to
nat
I'm
20
trying
and
to catch up here, so I need to move people to their
stealthing forward, and
spots.
then Karen Carr rolling a nat 1 and clinking onward.
Yep, dude, 2 net ones. You could fill
Two
all on me.
kobolds in this room just heard him and scurried back.
And they warned their friends.
What are they saying? If I can hear them, what are they saying in Draconic?
You hear echoes, but it's not hard to make out what they're actually saying. You just know that there's definitely alerted to you where you're at. Trying to think about where's Mishrib. Where did I put him? There he is.
Probably drunk off his ass in the back of the party somewhere again.
You have not seen him drink any alcohol, by the way.
Thanks for the dwarf.
Oh,
mean,
I should have
he's a
bought
dwarf,
water
but
skins
he's a
for
very
alcohol.
spiritual dwarf. Alright, let me actually make sure I roll all these initiatives correctly this time. I got
Oh,
Mushrib
gosh.
on there. Finally.
Oh damn, Musharib.
He's ready. Ready to impress the tree. Where's the tree?
Tree's right behind Turnbar.
Oh, there he is.
I mean, he also likes Lord, because he speaks Dwarvish. There's that.
I'm gonna go with Lord, actually.
Ooh, maybe he should speak tree.
So much for
That's a
sneaking.
lot of
mine.
dudes. Yeah, no kidding. Who the?
Ha! At least I'm before that guy.
I think that's everyone. Let me back to get this guy.
That's a lot of kobolds.
There's more special kobolds also. I got him.
I see goldy ones. And silvery ones.
Okay. No surprises
Shoot
this
the fancy
time.
ones.
So,
No, I'm out of order.
you're out of order? Oh.
No order in this court.
Yeah, I was slow.
Okay, don't worry about it. Get you in there. I think you have higher dexterity than those kobolds. That tie. Yeah, so this kobold, not even try to hide it. He's just gonna throw a cask of that slime that you saw earlier. And he's gonna throw it right in front of these stairs. There's basically that slime is covering that section of the stairs. I'm going to draw that in a second here. Boop. There's slime there.
Okay.
We move through it. Let go.
Could we jump over it, possibly?
Maybe.
It's only 5 feet. It would be like an athletics check, I bet that I'd still nat fail. But,
Send the cat.
I mean, it's
Cat
kind of covering the
beds,
walls,
space
and
and
this is dwarf-sized hills, so jumping is kind of hard to do at the bottom of the staircase. I mean, you're gonna hit your head in the ceiling to go try to get over it, but you might make it. I don't know.
A graceful dive.
Kind of Matrix, twist your way past all the lasers.
Second, I have to get back to the page that the green slime was on because I lost it.
Oh, we should have grabbed that centipede pot.
Why?
Tossed it down there.
Throw it back at him.
Yeah.
Throw the jar of dirt onto the slime.
I found a jar of dirt.
It's actually gunpowder.
Where is this? It was
It
right
actually
here on
might
this
be.
page. Okay, sorry, I am needing to go to an index. Give me a second.
Hey, one of the kobolds brought a vial.
Are we calling it that now?
Good old roll of vial.
Yeah, I was playing a game a couple days ago, and we ended up rolling like 4 crits and then like 6 critical failures, all in like less than an hour with actual dice. It was like playing on Roll20. It was the weirdest thing.
That's why I always weight the dice. Make
This
it clear
slime
so it's
also
clear.
is moving on its own, by the way.
Yeah,
Ah.
I'm glad I went the other way,
It
guys.
seems to have a very, very rudimentary intelligence.
So it's the slime.
Is that different than the other one that it went on me?
Oh, it's the same stuff. Just you splashed a little bit on the floor and it got on you versus this whole pot broke.
Can you just press the digitation that away?
In this case, no, there's too much of it.
Yeah, I think that only works on 1 square foot of material at a time.
So just do prestidigitation 5 times to get a nice path.
Yeah, that'll only take 5 turns.
Yeah, we can all
Where's
stand here and
the-
look at each other.
Oops, that is not what I wanted to do. This kobold is flying.
Which one?
Flying?
One right here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can I see him?
Oh,
Cool.
Does he have
I mean,
wings,
he's
or he's just levitating?
basically over here, but he's below you.
Guess who's losing their wings?
So I'm gonna move him back to where he was, though.
We can all move down to the lower one. If you like move out a little bit of the black stuff here.
No, because this goes underneath.
See this bit right here? This is where
This is where it starts.
Ah.
Yeah, the maps
No,
don't
this-
overlap at all. If I want to reveal that, doesn't matter. See here, where was I at? That guy went. This guy's turn. So out from somewhere you can't see, that sorry, hang on a second. It releases its skunk, and the skunk is walking towards towards the green slime, but is avoiding it. And I don't have a thing for that either, so 1 second. I'll get a token for it and you get its initiative there, but there's a skunk on the ground there now. And when Kobold's gonna move, and then it's Musharib's turn, and then Twilight, you can do your thing.
How close do you have to be to tame the skunk?
Right next to it,
I was
Befriend
gonna
the
say
skunk.
arm's reach.
and the skunk is sitting right here still. Sorry, it doesn't get to move that
Oh.
far. When I actually find a thing that's worthwhile to put there. Find the right token anyway.
Can I make can I make the skunk my familiar?
This is not the kind of thing to do that. So the bunny rabbit is somewhat magical. That's why that kind of works. The skunk is not.
Just
hey.
magical to have a horn. Just magical enough to
Yes,
have a horn.
correct. My ad here. Trying to find the right token.
Just put a bear and pretend.
Oh, these are all handouts. Why are they the handouts? I want to find the actual things. There we are. Sorry, I was in the wrong section. How about a cat? Cat works, right? Sure.
It's a friend.
There.
Philip you?
That is the skunk.
What the hell is that icon?
Looks like a skunk to me.
Okay, the skunk.
Oh, hey, there's another flying kobold.
Mm-hmm.
Can I see the far one? I think that hill's in the way. Or the pillar. Yeah, never mind. I lied. Can I see the close one?
Hang on. This guy on the right initiative spot. There he is. Okay. What was the question?
Oh, I'm just wondering which kobolds I can see.
You can see all of the ones that are in the open.
Ah, okay.
I mean, this guy might have disadvantage on because he's right straight down from you. You walk into where that area is, you're going to lose sight of him. You walk down here, you're going to lose sight of him.
Alright.
So Musharib is going to start walking down the stairs, pushing past you. Because you said to go, and he wants to be in front of you because he doesn't trust you.
Get bodied, Karangar.
He stops right here, sees the green slime, and just starts going back the other way. That's his turn.
Well,
Twilight, you're up.
Not as useful as normal.
You know, I can't blame him for that.
Alright, I'm gonna move around the other way.
Okay.
is there anything? What is this green slime like? Other
It's
than
just-
the
it's
stuff
sitting
that
there.
burned.
So if you know green slime, it's like a mold almost. It's a slime mold. It's intelligent, but it can't really move.
How? Fuck it, whatever.
So typically a green slime will be stuck to the roof of a cave, and if something unsuspecting drops below it, it will drop on top of it and devour it, and very creepily and very slowly make its way back to the top of the cave. So is that where you can end, Twilight?
Am I in the red spot there?
Yep, you're right.
Alright, I'm gonna pull out one of my metal darts and throw it at the closest one.
Are
Say
you
back
throwing at the
to
skunk or are you throwing at the inventor?
the inventor.
Okay.
I'm gonna say back to Hank. There's a bunch of them down there.
Oh wow!
Jesus, +6 on a dart.
And it's still just a 1.
So yeah, that misses.
Okay, I'm done then.
Right. Kobold. That guy. Right, that guy? Yeah. As far as he can get. Now the skunk. See here. I need
Good luck
you
with that.
to make me a Constitution saving throw, because it is spraying you with a whole bunch of stink.
Wait, so what is
Constitution,
that
not
again?
dexterity.
Constitution.
It's still a skunk.
What's
I
the
am
skunk?
very glad you moved in front of me, by the way.
Alright, so you are able to kind of hold your nose a little bit and avoid basically retching at the stench of this thing.
Nice.
Gotta wash the cat again.
Shield, go away.
And the skunk is gonna start running away after that. But, yeah, that's all it can do on his turn.
Oh,
Rengar.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn to Mushroom and ask him, can you burn through that stuff? Cook it anyway so it doesn't hurt you anymore?
Mushroom gives you the same stare he gave you before and says, "Not for you."
Okay, whatever.
What did you do, the dwarf?
No, he's just a
Multiple things over the course of
petty
the
little
entire
bastard is
campaign.
really what it comes down to.
Do you want me to read them off? Because I can read them off. You harassed him on the ship.
Because
to
he
burn down
didn't
the
tell us
forest.
about the fucking garden.
He berated him during a fight. And
Wait,
he's
when was
been
that?
done nothing but basically
When
insult
was
the
berate?
dwarf
Wait,
the
wait,
entire
wait,
journey
wait.
over
When was
here.
the berating during? What was that? I don't
So,
remember that one.
That's the majority of the things.
And wanted to
Also,
burn
he
down the
wanted. I think
jungle.
you wanted to kill the lizard, right?
I do want to kill the lizard. I will
Yeah,
allow that.
that was
yeah.
another thing.
That's fine. I'm gonna go see if I can basically use my flame breath to clear the slime, or at least cook it so it doesn't look.
Yeah, that actually works.
Oh, so it's gone.
Gone.
Neat. So I can move
Way to
5 more
go.
feet because of lawn strider.
After 10 minutes, is that still on you?
It's an hour.
Okay.
There's a
We did
very
a
fast
short
and
rest though,
noisy
right?
lizard.
Yeah, short rest is not an hour long. It's 10 minutes. Or
But
so.
yeah, if you took a short rest, I guess
Okay.
it's a little bit of time. Bonus action defensive sense because there's nothing I can do here because I use my action. So yeah, I'm down there.
All right, Archibald, you're up.
Okay, so
Can Congar see anything over here?
Kind of important, but I don't-
Yeah, I'll reveal that. He can see there, and he can see that that's empty.
neat.
Oh.
yeah, so I'm going to
Way to run into the center.
Ray of Frost on that guy.
Okay. Go ahead and make me your attack.
Please hit. I want to see if he falls out of the air.
That missed.
That missed.
Damn it.
So this kobold. Well, I think he's actually going to keep running the other way.
Fucking
And then
trapped, my
Turambar,
boy.
you're up.
While he's running, does it look like he steps over anything?
Not there, you didn't.
Okay, so I'm gonna move up to be next to Twilight here,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna say to Twilight that it looks like there's another opening to this room.
I nod without taking a breath.
Yeah, he is very stinky, by the way. Not stinky enough for you to have to make a saving throw, but he does not smell nice.
Orin's gonna have to take care of that.
I have prestidigitation. I
You
can
can just
spend a
spray-
while
yeah.
cleaning myself up after.
I'm also, because I'm lazy, I'm going to reveal this, even though you guys... There's enough of you getting close enough to it that you guys will get there eventually, so...
And then this guy, I'm gonna throw a javelin at.
Ooh, nice. Maybe an attack roll. That hits. That does not kill him, but he is very hurt.
Oh, I was hoping it was pinned to the wall. Let's just go around pinning people to walls.
Hey, if I'm grappling people, I can start pinning people to walls.
Guardian really likes grappling.
He's going to start
I
walking down the
love grappling.
tracks.
Even on characters that
Orin, you're up.
are not good at it, supposedly.
Okay. I'm not sure what to do here. So there's no more goo at the bottom of the stairs?
Nope, Karangar burned it.
I don't think I can actually make it all the way down the stairs, though.
I think you can get to like here.
Yeah, I'm not really sure.
Because I think this location and this location are the same spot.
Just sprint towards the fire.
I'd be here. So I can get to Twilight and Turum Bar, or like almost to the bottom of the stairs here. I'll go down the stairs. Just roughly there.
Okay.
Should I blow spells to kill one of these guys at range?
Up to you.
Those are both the inventors, so they're not the worst idea.
Those ones can't really get out very well either, though.
Okay, I'm just going to Sacred Flame the closer one.
Okay, so that one has 6 hit points left. You know that, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, alright.
He'll die. Hopefully.
He needs a dexterity save?
Yeah, DC 13.
I should probably make that with not advantage. So, how does a 13 sound?
It's a DC 13, so...
Does he make it? Or not? I forget.
Yes.
If
Yes,
you,
it
if you
does. Okay.
beat it, yeah. If you
Yeah, so
tie it.
they have +2 dex. So.
Okay,
Manage to avoid
worth
it.
a shot. That was just a cantrip, so
Okay.
whatever.
Hank! Oh wait, no, sorry, there's another alt that has to go first. Oops. And... well, now it's Hank's turn, as I click the button again. Oops.
Ooh. Hank flies into a rage after smelling Twilight.
Yep, that would be enough to do it.
And shoots at the guy floating in the air.
This one or this one?
The close one.
Close one? Okay. Go ahead, make your shots.
I think I only get one. Going into a rage is a bonus action, right?
Oh yeah, that does take less of your bonus action. So that misses, unfortunately. They have a
I guess
higher...
I'll use a lucky point and try again.
Okay.
Well, I guess that's not working out.
I think for luck you have to tell me where you know.
What does it say?
I'll double check that later then, but I'm pretty sure you have to tell me before you know. I mean, it's fine for now, because...
Oh yeah, it is. Choose to spend a point after you roll a die, but before you know the outcome.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Alright. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. More kobolds to move. Guys there.
Look at all these
They're
flying
coming out of the
bastards.
woodwork.
Do the flying ones actually have wings, or are they levitating?
Yes,
Okay.
they are winged kobolds.
So Karangar right now is basically like Pippin in the Mines of Moria.
This kobold inventor is going to here he is going to do. He's gonna throw his wasp nest into the net right next to Karangar.
Okay.
That's what that does, I guess.
So
Yeah, so he's throwing it right here, and then that's gonna roll initiative when it happens.
okay.
Gotta go find the wasp again.
At the end of each turn is a 50% chance.
Yeah, there's a
Oh my
50-50
gosh,
chance that it's
there are
gonna
a
disperse.
bunch of dudes up there.
Yeah. And it's all my fucking fault because I just can't roll. I can't roll better than a nat fucking 1. Sometimes.
Rastins.
It'll be interesting, right? And we all, die. It'll be my fucking
Go.
fault.
That's cool. We can like see part way to the next level down.
Yep.
I like how they did that.
Wait, are they on the ground? No, those are the thing, right? The ones that are on our level, they're not on the ground. And
The ones over the hole are flying. Everything with the
yes.
gold background are the winged ones.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay.
Correct.
Wanted to make sure I wasn't wrong.
And this kobold moat is gonna.
What are those kobolds armed with, by the way?
Scorpions on sticks.
Okay.
I love these guys.
These guys are fucking weirdos.
Clever. Weird, but really clever.
Well, they're kobolds. That's kind of their modus operandi, right?
Alright, punch cat, do punch cat things. First, pick up that skunk and throw it at them.
Oh my
Isn't it
god.
Mushroom first.
Actually,
Yes.
I think there's more things here.
Oh,
that I
there's
have
a bunch
to
of
do, 'cause there's
kobolds in
kobolds
here.
have to
Can
go.
skunks
Yeah.
spray more than once?
You don't know.
It
He
was
looked like he was
turning to
turning-
run away.
Yes.
so-
Which is
I mean, we
honestly why I
can
didn't
let him
discuss
by
it.
if he's running past us, right? I mean, if he sprays Musharib, no one's.
That's fine with me.
But I mean, if he's gonna try and spray again, I mean,
This other kobold inventor, he's gonna throw his wasp nest gonna bag at you.
Wait, that one doesn't have line of sight.
He can throw it to right here and be fine. This one, the other one. This guy right here, he's an inventor.
Wait, where'd the other one throw it from?
He threw it from in front of him.
he was right here,
Yeah.
and then he moved away.
Yeah.
Oh,
There are two.
not
I thought
cheating,
he
I
was already
promise.
back there. That was my bad. I'm gonna have some.
Are
fucking
you
words
drunk?
with these kobolds. Actually, I am.
Fucking get in the game,
Jesus
bro.
Christ.
He's
What? I'm just
hardcore
gonna sit here
twice.
waiting,
Max
Where
man.
the hell are you at right now?
waiting
It's
for my
method
turn
acting,
to
don't worry.
happen again.
Things are going well.
Can you fire breath again?
Or I can't, unfortunately. And even if I could, I couldn't. I'd take a hit from because there would be a cone. I couldn't cone from right here. I'd have to do
Ah.
it.
That, and this guy's gonna
Actually, no, that's okay. I could do it.
move there. And then
How many bees am I getting stunned by? What's the initiative anyway?
there's they're below you on initiative,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, they are. And they're not bees, they're wasps. And they're very angry and very poisonous.
I'm calling bees anyways, and you can't stop me.
That makes them matter.
Never tell the DM he can't stop you.
Alright, so this kobold is gonna fly. He's above you right now, and he's gonna try to drop a rock on you, Turambar.
Well,
Rocks
that's
fall,
okay
Turambar
because
dies.
there's.
Doesn't have
Okay.
advantage, by the way. That was a mistake.
But there's. How can he be above me?
There's very
Cave,
there's
aren't
there's slightly like he's flying around your head essentially.
No, no,
Are
but
we-
I
are
thought
under
that
a
this
cave
was
right now?
short, dwarf-sized.
Yeah.
The
And-
around the stairs were. This is a minecart area. This is the
Well, but,
main
like-
passageway.
Oh,
Why
okay.
they through the
Yeah.
solid wall?
Sorry, I didn't mean to make that confusing.
Well, like, how could he get? Like, I guess he could have gone around the long way.
He did.
Okay.
How high up is he? Can we jump? Can we reach him for attacks?
He's a little bit above the height of Turumbar. He's basically in melee range, but he's trying to basically throw a rock on top of his head.
Okay.
I catch the rock and set it down.
Yes, correct. You do.
Turn, kids.
Should have dropped it on cat or back.
I was gonna say I actually monk and I just throw it back at him.
Just punt it up at him.
Okay, so Mushreed gets to go.
Roll a Constitution, see if I break my foot kicking it.
I just like to imagine
Make
Busher
about that
walking
far.
around this battlefield.
And
casually.
he is
Yeah.
going to. Where's Mushreed's thing? Dang it. I have too many NPCs to control. Okay. Fucking skunks, fucking wasps, kinds of shit.
Well, the skunk's done, so you can just.
Well, the skunk is there. He has a hole of 1 hit point.
I
And he
really want the
says-
skunk to spray the kobolds.
Anyway, he is going to throw his hand axe at the one that tried to drop the rock on Turumbar. And misses. Twilight, you're up.
I'm gonna kind of do a wall run and jump off the wall and slash at him with my claw gauntlets.
The Cobalt?
The flying kobold here.
Nice. Ooh. I don't want the cat, I want the Cobalt, and that does not actually kill him. He is barely hanging on, but he definitely lands on the ground.
Would you say he's prone?
He falls prone.
It's a bad day in
Oh,
this
he does.
neighborhood.
On top of the skunk, killing the skunk.
No.
No.
I mean, let's be honest.
Flat.
I'll use a key point to.
He probably couldn't have sprayed anyone else anyway.
That's,
He's a-
he could have lived though.
Skunks can
I
spray
saved
multiple
the other
times.
skunks. I left
No,
them out
they
of the
can't.
cages.
We could
I'll
have
use a key point
befriended
to-
This
them.
type of skunk not spray more than once per short rest or long rest, specifically.
I use a key point
Well,
for flurry of
D&D
blows and
skunks are underpowered, I guess.
roundhouse axe kick him
Yes.
to the face as he falls.
Well, if you fail that Constitution saving throw, it's real bad.
Oh well.
Sorry, what did you say you were doing? Highlight?
Key point for flurry of blows to do an extra unarmed attack.
Yeah, you kill it.
Yeah, so I roundhouse kick him in the face as he drops.
Yeah, if he falls prone, then you basically curb stomp his face in.
Alright.
This guy, super dead. Alright. Next, I think it's another Winged Kobold's turn.
I'll be right back. I'm
About
gonna
that
get
far?
water.
Yep, no far. No problem. Karangar, you're up. You got 2 swarms of wasps next to you.
I don't want to fucking waste my time swinging at wasps.
Just stand in the fire. They totally wouldn't attack you.
This is fine. I might as well. I'm gonna swing at one of them, so I'm gonna swing at the one to my left.
Okay, this guy.
These are swarms, by the way. Can we kill those?
They have 11 HP. So, and that shouldn't have been advantage. That shouldn't have been a disadvantage. But it would have been a 12. anyway.
Oh, way to waste a 20.
Yeah, I know,
12,
right?
I don't think is enough to hit. Let me double check though.
Okay.
Wow.
There would have been a booming blade, by the way, as well, but I don't think it's gonna matter for this.
Let it be known, Vile just wasted a 20.
God damn it, Guardian! Can you just please don't rub it in anymore? I don't get good rolls. Don't do this to me.
So yeah, that misses.
Okay.
I'm back.
Don't worry, you didn't miss anything.
Yeah, nothing happens because I can't do anything. I'm going to take. I'm gonna move to. I'm gonna take one attack essentially. So I'm gonna move to here first, And so the one swim gets to do an attack of opportunity against me.
They both get to do an attack of opportunity.
No,
against you, right?
because I'm not leaving the zone of control of the other one.
You definitely are. You're living. If you were right here, dude.
Yeah, I'm leaving one. One gets to attack me. The other does not.
Oh, right. Okay, I gotcha. I see what you're trying to do. How does 15 sound?
15 or 16?
15.
15 does not hit.
Okay.
And then I'm going to continue moving on so the other one can get a swing
Hang
at
on.
me.
You might have triggered a trap.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Fuck you!
Look, man,
You're a coward. I get it. Your character's a coward. Got
I'm
it.
not a coward. I'm actually trying to
Don't
get into
worry.
a position
He's
where I
in the
can
front of the
actually
fight.
do something besides
Don't worry.
care about wasp.
In true Vile fashion, the trap's gonna kill someone else.
No, it's going to kill me. It's going to kill
Make me a
me.
dexterity saving throw. All right.
How much do I die?
You didn't hear it, but I just slammed on my keyboard 5 times.
Roll me 3d6.
Hey!
Hey!
Failed. Okay. 6 damage is what you take. You are knocked
Okay.
prone.
Good job, Vile. You rolled
So,
good
what hit
fails.
Yeah, what hit me, by the way?
A giant log with spikes on it. He was swinging down from the rafters and hit him.
You know, all
Hey.
things considered.
Don't glance me. Although, was this triggered after I moved or before I moved?
It was after you moved across that square.
So the bees would also get another attack of opportunity against Bill because I'm moving out of the range of the second
There's
one.
the second bee would have gotten. Yes, correct.
But it's
It's not a bee. It's a fucking wasp.
the
Learn your place.
And how does an 18 sound?
18.
Sounds like an owie.
He's debating if he wants to use shield or not.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna not use shield here. I need to save myself.
Fine.
Maybe a Constitution save.
Constitution?
Yep.
Please don't roll bad. I'm proficient in this. Don't bad. Please don't roll bad. Come on.
You fail it.
How dead
By
am I
one.
again?
Take 4 plus 8.
4 plus 8 ain't bad. I mean, it hurts, but it's not like the end of the world, at least.
And
It's about to be.
yeah,
You're prone. You can't move.
I know, that's the end of my movement, and I can get back up because I haven't more than half of my movement.
he can stand back up. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Quick,
Anyway,
tell him what he's won, DM.
I think he won enough things. There's plenty of prizes that he won there that are. Yeah.
Okay,
we'll just,
I'm just gonna...
he won a spiked log. That was
a
fun.
bus log and a bunch of fucking pokes.
Did he also win a poison effect?
Oh, right. The poison is not a tick damage poison. It's just a
It's
Okay.
a damage.
poison.
I am...
If he was reduced to 0 hit points, I would want to know. He wasn't reduced to 0 hit points with that.
And as always, bonus action defense.
Wait, no, you're poisoned for 1 hour. Sorry.
Thank you. Thanks for letting me know that.
You are paralyzed while you're poisoned this way. Holy shit. Hang on,
What?
I'll look up what status effects are.
Wait. Did this happen to Twilight before? Didn't Twilight get stung and not get
he
poisoned?
saved.
Cast it.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Fuck
he
you,
saved.
man, dude.
I think the
can't-
DC was 12.
DC was 12.
Oh my god. Why
You're
can't I just
paralyzed,
have-
so this
why can't I just
actually
have
got
nice
very
things?
bad for you.
Why can't I just have nice things?
You
for
can
once
repeat
in
the
my
save at the end
fucking-
of your turn, but I think paralyzed means you can't take actions.
Right?
I need to double check
Paralyzed
that.
is, yeah.
Yeah, so great.
I think poison also
Paralyzed
gives
is like
disadvantage
maximum
on
bad
things.
because if anything hits, it's an auto crit.
GG boys. Yeah, I can't make a save for the life, and so I'm probably gonna die here. Cool. That's my turn because I literally can't do anything else.
It's a good thing you're next
Actually,
to a
can I take
paladin.
a save? Wait, no, I can't take a save because it is
Okay,
the end of
so
my
you're
turn.
poisoned means you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. And then I'm gonna double check paralyzed here to make sure
Yeah,
what it
because
says.
if it is the end of my turn, since I got it on a reaction attack, I would get a save against it because it is now the end of my turn.
Well, you gotta save already.
Well, no, that was a save against the first attack. It would normally, because if it was a normal attack, I wouldn't get a save till the end of my turn, so I wouldn't have any actions. But because it's now at the end of my turn, I
No,
would
you
get
get
another
the save when you get hit by it.
Yeah, no, I thought that's what I
And
sorry
you
for the
don't get the
paralysis.
save at the end of your turn because it happened this round.
No, it says at the end of your turn.
You get 1 save a turn.
Yes.
That's
this
what
is your-
DM's
you used,
telling you.
You used your save this turn.
Okay, sure.
You're
Don't worry,
incapacitated.
BB, I'm here.
Yeah, Yeah, thank you.
I mean, lay on
You
hands can
automatically
seal.
fail strength and dexterity saving throws. Attack rolls against you have advantage. Any attack that hits the creature has a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of that creature. So it's not ranged attacks don't do anything, but strength attacks critical hit you automatically. It doesn't say anything about not being able to move, but incapacitated will probably say that.
Can't
Can't
take
take
actions or
reactions.
reactions.
You're probably not able to move.
Yeah, I'm just on the ground basically
so you
where
have
I am.
disadvantage on just about everything, and
I'm paralyzed.
you're not
so.
prone. You're just standing up.
No, I'm not. I am prone because.
Oh, yeah,
Actually,
you got knocked prone by the log.
yeah.
Yeah, can't move or speak.
Like
Paralyzed.
I just. Christ, man.
You got screwed this. Holy shit.
Have you ever considered just
Basically, you
not
can't do
once?
anything.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Vile.
No,
It's like the most appealing position your character's ever been in.
Wow. All right,
It's okay, you
Archibald,
got a cleric
please,
next to you.
please do
You'll be good.
something. That's...
This is really a new low.
Oh shit.
And we've got, what, 9, 10 more kobolds closing in?
He can
Turbo
save me
probably
with.
has something.
And 2 bees.
It's probably got like.
I think Turnbar
healer.
can save me with lay on hands if he didn't spend it all on somebody else, but.
I think he has like a cure effect.
Yeah, no,
status
lay on
effects, right?
hands. Lay on hands will save me. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
That's just healing.
You have to
No.
cure the poison.
Baby,
cure
don't
the
worry.
effect.
Got all kinds of things
I think
for you.
Turumbar's got it. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I don't know
You want
paladin
prone
spells.
in a very good spot.
Not really.
But, like-
I'm about to get gangbanged by 6 kobolds.
You're next
Like,
to
if
Turumbar.
I
Don't
can
worry.
get to
Don't
you-
worry. Everybody calm down.
Like, if I can get to you, then it's just cast lesser restoration and you're good.
So the important question is Mushari bluffing right now?
Yes.
Can you see him?
Okay.
His ass off. And it's echoing.
Oh dear.
Oh gosh.
The Balrog's coming.
Fly, you fools!
You don't hear anything stirring as of yet. That echoed and was very uncomfortable in its echoing. And as soon as Mushari
So,
realized it
wait.
was echoing, he kind of tried to quiet himself, but is still trying to like.
Can he see Karen Gar from there?
Is the poison creating the paralysis effect?
Yes.
Yuck. Okay.
Okay. These swarms of wasps might be a little bit more worse than the actual monster manual swarm of wasps, but I'm also making them more like the Chult wasps, so that's why the poisoning effect happens for those that are curious later who looked stuff up. Anyway. Kobold. Or Archibald, your turn, right? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Kobold Archibald.
Okay. I am. Move there.
Let me clear some things out for you.
The hankening is deafening.
And
Or you just
I'll do
rubbing
another
your
like
microphone?
I'll do like a grease patch like here.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Alright. Kobold's gonna get to there. And he's going to, in Draconic, tell his friend that he's going to go talk to the dragon, or try to go alert the dragon that there's intruders. Can you?
Jesus.
That one must die.
Well, I can't reach him.
Birnbar.
Do you translate that for us?
We are in huge trouble. The kobold that was just running away said he's gonna go alert the dragon.
That's not good.
So,
Can I see that cobalt?
He's
Ew.
he's at the he'd take disadvantage to attack him because he's like at the edge of your range, but you can totally hit him.
What's the range in his crosses?
120.
Well, it's a lower position,
That would give.
so the diagonal is longer than what you think it is.
Oh.
But gravity, lower.
Yeah, like
know what?
being high
What's
would
the
give
what's
him.
the what's the range for the not disadvantage on him? Like 60, right?
120, I think.
120 is the maximum range.
Oh. Yeah, I think
The
60.
The 60 is the range where you take disadvantage. But it's beyond 60.
But if I'm raging, it like balances out, I guess.
Yes, I think. Because you have advantage on your attacks when you're raging?
Yeah.
No. You have to reckless attack for that to work. Which leaves you open for counterattacks, but you have nothing right next to you, so that's probably what you want to do.
oh boy, okay. So
30 feet is actually the
The range for their hand crossbows?
Yep.
It's 30 and 120?
30 and
Well,
120.
either way, it's beyond his no disadvantage range. Yeah.
So, Karangar, what's more important, getting rid of these wasps, or getting you up?
I would like to not be. So I am paralyzed right now and poisoned.
Yes.
And the paralyzing is.
Capacitation, a whole bunch of other bad stuff that basically says you can't do anything.
I would
And
like
the
to not
poison
be
status
paralyzed.
is
Okay, I gotta look at that. Okay.
basically nothing is good juju at this point.
Yeah, I would not like. I would like to not be paralyzed. Very much so.
I use lay on hands. I use 5 points to cure the poison.
Okay.
And the remaining 6 points for health.
Okay.
So, Karangar, you're no longer poisoned.
But am I still paralyzed?
No.
Oh, sweet! Thank God. Yay! Thank you, team player Turambar. Unlike that Musha Reed prick.
Wusharib takes note of this.
I'm not actually. That was
And he
not in
is
character.
still laughing.
You keep saying that was not in character after Musharib already reacts to things.
No, he's
Well,
already
you-
laughed at. He's
you-
already laughed before. That's fine. Like I was
He's
kind
been
of.
laughing at this, and you've
Yeah.
So, here's what I'm going to say. You were responding to Turambar in character, and that was part of the response. And then you said afterwards that it's not in character.
Fuck
Well,
it,
I'm
fine.
trying
Sure, go
to
ahead.
figure
You know,
this
you
out
talked about it
now.
before. Just go. Just go.
Okay.
Not like
Uh,
anything's
can
ever
I-
gonna go my way in this fucking campaign anyway.
Can
This
I
is his file.
move?
Holy shit.
Can I move an ally? Is that a thing I can do?
I don't know how that works mechanically.
Like, when I lay on hands, Karangar, I pull him back a little bit.
Grappling. Just fucking yoink.
I mean,
That would,
I don't think that works the way you want it to. I think you'd have to grapple him. He'd have to do it. You'd
I
basically
wouldn't- I-
unchecked because he wouldn't resist it.
Yeah.
Then you'd have to use your movement to move him.
like
I think
just
that's how that would
grabbing and
work.
moving someone would.
And I think
probably be
your
an
lay on
action.
hands was already an action, or was that a bonus action?
That is an action.
Okay, so you probably couldn't do the grapple to do, and also lay on hands.
Okay. Then I will just move in front.
Okay.
And I will use Shield of Faith.
That's a bonus action.
Yes.
Okay, that's on yourself.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. So after hearing his friend was gonna go warn the dragon, this guy's gonna walk up and try to block the way. And he is gonna end up in the grease. I think he actually doesn't make it that far.
This is where we need a good archer.
Hank!
Yeah, who, what?
Let's see here. It's a dexterity save. Yeah.
30-foot range.
He makes his dexterity save, so he's not prone.
Yeah, man.
Orin,
I
you're
say
up.
that, but my Pathfinder archer is actually best within 30 feet.
Orin, do a thing.
Do we remember from earlier how tough the bees are?
I mean, they dispersed in a turn when they had smoke on them. I think that's
You guys
more-
were spoiled. By the way, the effect is 50-50 chance every time their turn comes up that they're going to disperse. And they had disadvantage to roll it last time. Which is what happened in that turn.
Yeah, because of the smoke.
Yes.
So I can't, like, flare up the fire that they're standing around and...
Oh, well, you could... I mean, whatever you want to try to do to deal damage to them, you can do that too. You can kill them, or they will also disperse on their own eventually. I would hope.
I'm gonna Sacred Flame the one right next to Turambar and hope that's enough to possibly get rid of at least one of them for now.
Okay, go ahead and make me your roll.
Because I don't want to get closer to them. Well, I'm gonna get a little bit closer, but not too close.
Dex save.
Yeah, 13.
They do not succeed. And 4 damage is dealt to them. And it's radiant damage, right?
Yes.
Okay. They are not on fire. Okay. Weird Kobold. Cannot have a turn. That real quick. That Kobold. Right there. Hank, you're up.
Reckless attack is the one that gives me fatigue, right?
Nope, that's a frenzied attack.
Which I apparently don't even have written down. Interesting.
Yeah, so you choose when you enter the rage if it's going to be a frenzied rage or not. And that gives you exhaustion after the rage ends. And then in the rage, you can choose, or time actually, I think really, if you're a barbarian, you can choose to reckless attack, which gives creatures that are next to you advantage when they attack you. And then you have advantage on attacks as well.
Well, definitely going to use reckless attack and shoot the far guy. So it's just a
Okay.
normal roll.
Yep,
Come on, baby, big numbers.
that kills him.
Big enough.
And the second. Wait, do I get a second attack?
It's not, the reckless attack is probably not attached to this one though. It's once per turn. Oh wait, no, it's not. I don't think it is. I'll have to look it up later, but for now I'll give it to you.
Whoever's near. Wait, the cat and everyone's in the way. Alright, I shoot it. Another one in the pit.
Okay. You miss.
Did you get the runner?
Yes,
did.
he got the runner.
Something's going well for everybody else.
Good shot.
The winged
Angle of
kobold.
those things matters.
Microphone activated.
Gonna move there. Giant wasps. Turambar. You're gonna get attacked.
Okay.
How does a critical sound? Make me a DC 11 Constitution saving throw. Or 12, sorry.
If it was 11.
You would have made it if it was 11. Yeah, no, it's 12. I was thinking about the DC 11 check from earlier. Which was, anyway. You make it.
Nice.
So it's
Not
gonna
even-
be, because he crit, it's 8 plus 6 regular damage. And then you take 5 plus 7 poison damage.
Jesus.
You took
So-
half
Don't
poison.
have a chance. Don't
So
have a
how
chance.
much?
So let's see here. So 8 plus 6 is the regular, which is
14.
14. Sorry. And then 5 is 19 plus 7 is 26 total damage.
Ooh.
This is fine.
He
I'm
took that
so
after passing his
sorry.
con save.
Yeah. The wasp crit and rolled high.
So wait, the 7 and 4, that was half of damage on the poison.
The 5 and the 7 was half the damage on the poison. It was 10 and 14.
They got a
rolled in the poison.
14 on a
Crit. It was a crit.
D10.
No, it's a 3d6 damage for the
Oh,
poison.
okay.
And then they got an 8 and a 6 on their d8 rolls.
5
No,
was just
their
lucky
d6,
last time.
their d6 plus 2 rolls. Sorry.
I rolled 2 1s for their damage last time.
That was
Yeah,
for a
they-
log hitting him.
Oh, right.
That wasn't the log hit him. But yeah, these wasps are not nothing to really. You don't want to mess with the wasps.
Do they disperse?
I am checking right now. Give me a second. They do. Having found their mark, they disperse. The other wasps, they're gonna go for Orn over here. How does a 21 sound?
That hits.
Okay, it's not a crit. That's the good news. Make me a DC Constitution saving throw. Well, DC 12, but Constitution save. You make it. So that's going to be 6 plus 3 damage. I rolled 2 1s on that. It was a 1, 5, and a 1 on this poison that time.
Okay.
And then I get check if they disperse. They also disperse. Wow, I rolled shitty on dispersals. Oh well. Probably a good thing. Oh, thank God. Right. Kobold's turn. Makes it to right there, right next to you, but can't do anything because he dashed. Other one makes it there. Other one makes it there. Old Adventure goes. Injured one. Gonna peek back around the corner. And he's going to
Die.
well, he's very hurt, so
Just bleed out.
he's gonna throw another jar, and a swarm of centipedes is gonna emerge from it.
So, what do these do?
What's he throwing the centipede?
Probably more bullshit.
Yes, correct.
Probably some sort of bite. Other bullshit.
Wait, why is it not
Oh, nice.
perfect? Fuck, I don't care.
That's a neat
Unknown man.
It's a centipede.
The human centipede.
The Trump supporter. Anyway,
little...
Damn.
no, it's a swarm of centipedes with. I need to figure out the rest of the stuff. That many hit points. Okay. And I think they just have regular attacks. Dang it. This is where I want to put it. There it is. Okay.
Perfect.
Wonderful. Okay. And then he moves back around the corner after that. Winged Kobold is going to fly over the oil. He's going to attack. Karangar?
Actually, no, I did not. I did not get bonus. I
No,
think I.
because you were paralyzed.
Yep. Well, even if I was paralyzed, I was also fucking hit down. So
I think you're still prone too, right?
yes, I am. Fucking do it.
Got a rock dropped on you.
Hold on.
For 16 is its attack roll, even with advantage. Which I think is still misses.
No, it doesn't. But turn bar says hold on. Oh, you said 16 or 15? I think
16.
Yeah, 16 hits.
But I'm
but
holding on for whatever else turn
Yeah,
has.
I'm just curious. If not, I'm gonna cast. Protection. Disadvantage.
Ooh. Okay, well,
Nice.
it still would have rolled a 16.
Thank
Unfortunately.
you for the attempt.
But I think that still misses, right?
No, 16 hits. I'm gonna cast shield.
Okay.
A 16
Oh,
hits. that's
well,
15.
okay.
Then, I mean, with disadvantage, it still would have rolled, or with because it would have gone back to regular because he's prone
Okay.
right now.
Yeah, that was the big
So that
thing.
he would have gotten a 16 still anyway
Shield. So that becomes a
because that was the
21.
first roll he made.
So it now misses.
It does miss now. Okay. So the rock bounces off the shield and goes the other way. This Kobold
Murders
Inventor
this fucking kobold.
is going to throw his jar of centipedes right here.
More randos.
Yep.
Whoa, what's this rando doing up at the top of the stairs?
What? Oh, that was not intentional.
Oh, okay. They're flanking!
Centipedes out of nowhere.
Actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
Yes. Swarm of Shia LaBeoufs appear to you. And I crit failed his initiative, so there's that. Okay.
Musharib.
Right? Yeah.
Unless he's gonna
Nope,
move.
Musharib. He's thinking that Hank's got the kobolds that are coming after him. And he's gonna come down here and attack this centipede swarm with his hammer.
Boy, does he have faith.
He believes.
And he hits and doesn't deal as much damage as he thought he would against them.
They're bugs.
Just squish him, you son.
Squished a few of them though.
He's being
Whoops.
useful.
I forgot to do that.
Hey, that looks like a good though.
I mean, it's still it's. I mean, he did half damage because they're swarms, but
They bugs, bruh. I don't know.
yes, they do. They did it. So bludgeoning damage was not as effective against the swarms as you would have liked.
Who would have guessed?
But he was still attacking them. And Philette, you're up.
Quick, punch the bugs.
Can I get past the bugs?
Not
That's
without,
right.
well, if you go right there, you won't take an attack of opportunity. But you can you'd have to you'd sneak around, so you'd take 5, 10, 15 feet of movement to do that. Get right here. If you're gonna actually move past the bugs, then I'm gonna want to know.
Yeah, I'm gonna move to that spot.
This spot? Okay, so that's 15 feet of movement.
I'm gonna hit the flying kobold.
Okay, you have advantage. Because you're flanking-ish.
Damn.
Kills him.
Deeps.
And I will do patient defense. So the dodge action.
Okay. Another winged kobold. Gonna come up and try to attack you, dropping a rock on you. How does 8 sound?
Definitely misses.
Alright, sounds good. Karangar, you're up.
I get up. really want to help Hank out because he might just get fucked right here. But I can't get.
Nah, Hank's fine.
I'm sure
Oh,
you best faith.
We can't even see them.
Hank he's enjoying himself.
Hank sees incoming bogeys and readies the AA guns.
He's locked and loaded, ready to go.
okay.
He's
I'm
a
gonna
walking
go.
turret.
I think he's got
First
three
relax.
gun, 3 shots. So
Which centipedes are the one in the middle? By the way, I can't actually see them on the initiative tracker. Oh, they're the 213 one. Okay.
Well, the 13 ones are down here.
Sorry, that's the second initiative one. I'm gonna move to here, and I'm gonna go stab the close kobold.
You're gonna stab the what?
Close kobold, the golden
This guy
one.
right here?
Yeah, I'm gonna use booming blade on him. So it's just
what?
what? Are
Half
you
cover.
Nothing.
Disadvantage.
Wait, how is he at half cover?
Because he's around a corner.
Okay, I'm gonna move through Twy. But, like, okay.
That's still kind of a corner. Either way you cut
What?
him.
What?
Just step on the centipedes.
Why?
Did you ever roll to see if it fell in the grease?
Flying.
The
Flying.
flying one.
Oh,
isn't
that one's a
either.
flying one. Okay.
Yeah, if it's fine. If it's disadvantage, I'll just hit the
I
fucking
did roll for the
centipedes.
other kobold that's on there.
Okay.
I think that was a public roll.
Uh,
I've been trying to make the saves against your guys' stuff public rolls so that you guys. can
it
see
is
that.
not a public roll.
The kobold one.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff I rolled. Let me go double check what it was.
That's way back there now, though.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
So, is there any spot where I could
Man
attack him
saved.
from where I wouldn't be around a corner? Because that seems strange.
Why are you not just killing the centipede? The
I
centipedes
don't know if I
are
even can.
honestly
There's
more
not
dangerous.
glory in that.
I don't even know if the centipede, I could try and put damage into it, but it's probably not going to do anything. They're resistant to physical damage, so.
Well, I mean, they're about half of them are gone or
I'm sure you
squished
just,
when
like,
Mr. Reeve
smashed
hammered
them.
him. Yeah, I mean, it didn't. If he had actually hit fully, he probably would have gotten them really close to death.
Fine, I'll kill the centipedes. Christ.
You have advantage.
Advantage because flanking.
Yes.
Hey, it's
You
not like
hit.
I needed it for once. Blade damage. This is booming blade, by the way. Not gonna matter for right now, though. So 11
kills them.
damage. Yay!
Beat them up, yeah.
Bonus action, defensive stance. Woo!
As you booming blade into the one centipede you actually hit with your blade, the rest of them all immediately die from the impact of this booming blade.
Well, no, booming blade only happens later. It doesn't actually happen now.
The
The source of the
energy.
strike. Stop
Cool.
trying to make you look sounding cool. I can't words.
Hey, dude, no, that's not. It's too late, man. I'm already too tilted for that to let that happen.
Jesus, dude.
Screw it. I'm actually gonna go ahead and action surge and hit this second kobold, the flying one next to the Artabaxi bro.
So you have 10 feet of range on your pole arm, and you're
Yes.
trying to get up next to the corner when right there you're fine.
Well, no,
I
because
don't
I wanted.
understand.
I think you just
It was actually. It actually makes sense because it's basically if anybody moves within range, I'd get 2 reaction attacks against them if I was on that corner. Is why.
I don't understand how that works, but okay.
That's. I'd tell you, but we'll do it later. Yeah, I'll just hit him with a glaive. Does a 13 hit? This is the first roll anyway.
The winged
Yes.
kobold? Yes, it does.
Sweet, he takes a whopping 12 damage.
And dies.
That is,
Cool.
I like you say it like it's
Nice.
some sort of small amount. Like, oh, just 12. Oh,
Oh no,
Most
only
likely
12
I'm
damage.
whole
sorry. I'm
whopping
just you know how
12.
tilted I get in Planet Side. This is the same thing.
Archibald.
this is what happens when
Okay.
you try and play
So,
balance.
Shut your fucking dirty whore mouth.
Wow.
Oh, he's just got a buff.
Mushri will remember this.
hey.
I'm kidding, that
So-
was definitely not in character.
I'll teleport my dude. Which
Dude.
will teleport over here and flame
Oh.
hands.
Holy
Those three.
balls.
Balls deep, motherfucker.
Alright.
Does burning hands set the grease on fire?
I hope
It's not,
so.
it's not an oil slick, it's just
But grease burns.
it's a slippery surface. That's really all it is. It's a magical slippery surface.
Ooh,
Okay.
that is. I hope it doesn't
Nothing
say.
personal, kid. Nothing personal.
Let me
This
make
isn't gonna
these
kill the
saves
cat.
public.
Kobolds
So,
don't
it's a
get-
dexterity save? Yeah,
Yes.
okay. Fuck. I think that actually still is enough to kill the regular kobold, though, right? Because it's half.
Half
Yeah.
rounding up 6, and they don't have resistance.
He goes up in
fire.
flames as he tries to dodge out of the way. Kobold Inventor. Where are you at? Too many windows.
Fucking
What do you mean? He's
Archibald
just right there.
MV fucking P right here.
I actually have to find the right character sheet for them so that I can actually click on the right thing. Whoops, that was not public. Yeah. So he doesn't die from that, but he's on fire and definitely next to death. And the Winged Kobold doesn't save either, and he dies. And plummets to the ground in a wreath of flame.
Neat.
Nice. And that's my turn.
Okay.
And that's how I save.
Swarm of Centipedes is going to attack Orn.
That poor tree has a bug
How does a
problem.
15 sound?
Nope.
All the insects.
What?
Was that tree?
No.
No. Alright, nothing happens.
I'm good. I'm a tree. What are bugs gonna do to me?
Turin
Or
Bar.
under your skin.
In my skin.
Bugs fuck you up, dude.
So I'm very, very angry about this inventor.
Uh-huh.
How did your health go down so far?
I got crit,
Got crit by bees.
Oh,
Wasps, sorry.
that was off of the wasps.
and
You got hit by something else too, but...
no, that's the only thing I took.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah,
Jesus.
it's
my.
just critical.
Those bees are deadly, man. Wasps. God damn it, now.
Final one in the end.
Cannon now.
I like how fucking Archibald is goddamn nothing personal kid. 3 kobolds. It's great.
Oh, I think that hit.
I take
Yeah,
my
that kills
long,
him.
I grab him with my offhand, pick him up by his throat, and chop his head off.
Yeah, and it looks just as awesome as you want it to.
So I'll add a kobold head to my inventory.
Alright, sounds good.
Never know when that's gonna come in useful.
There's a voice in the back of your head that's giggling. You recognize that voice.
I'm really not interested right now.
I just want to let you know that it happened.
It barely registers. Actually, hold on. It barely registers.
Okay. Orin, you're up. Oh, I forgot, also forgot to roll for the swarm to disperse, so give me a second before you go up. It does not disperse. Okay.
So there's still centipedes right next to me?
Yes.
Okay. And then there's only one more flying kobold.
There are
There's
4
one that you
because
can
they're
see.
around
there's,
Hank.
There's either up near Hank.
I'm okay. Things are fine.
That's okay.
Oh,
Still has to
bunch
go.
went up. Fuck.
Oh, I forgot about those 3 by Hank.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We almost did
Back
this.
up the stairs.
At least he can't get flanked because he thought he was gonna start shanking some bitches. But like, I mean, yeah, and his back's next to a wall.
Don't worry, guys. Hank's about to kill all 3 this turn.
He's gonna fucking
Well,
gun
he has
through
to
this shit.
burn a rage dice and go into a frenzied rage.
Nah.
Do that, but he
Okay,
could do
well,
that.
I gotta deal with the centipede section.
Honestly, I don't think they can really hit me all that well.
Pew pew pew
anyways.
pew.
So, which is a better way to kill the centipedes? Sacred Flame or a giant sword?
Sacred Flame,
I would. Yep.
because they have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Maybe
not to
the
radius.
blessed shell.
Oh, that is a good roll.
It is. They have dexterity save.
13.
We make that in public.
Fuck.
Oh,
Damage or no damage? half damage?
Let me check.
You only have a +1, so that was a good roll.
No damage, I think.
No damage? Okay. It's a cantrip, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that would make sense then. Okay, Hank.
Do it.
I'm
And
just gonna shoot 2 of them.
Alright.
Make money moves.
Be Jeff.
Your first attack roll.
Whew! Whew!
You kill one.
Uh,
You miss the
might
other
as
one.
well. I don't know. No,
Which
I'll
one do you wanna
just
kill?
save it. The closer one.
Okay. You... Boop.
Does he tumble into the abyss?
He does. And he makes
Which may or may
noises
not
as
be a good thing.
He's making noise as he tumbles and hits the he hits the platform right here and stops.
Hank is giggling because he thought it was funny.
The noise does make an echo as he thuds on the wood. And you start to hear stirring in the cavern below you. Like gold peeling off of scales.
We might have to just go over the mountain.
Well, if the dragon decides to do something, it's too late to run.
I mean, this is like the beginnings of stirring and rumbling. That's it.
I've got 2 key points left. I can stealth us out of here. Maybe.
I assume there's no recovering these arrows, since if I miss, it goes into an abyss.
If you want to scramble around the bottom of the line for him, you can probably find him.
Nah.
Take you some time. But there's nothing pressing or anything going on right now, I don't think, right?
No, not at all.
As far as we know.
Just some rumblings. Nothing ominous.
No, that's all Hank can do, by the way.
Yep.
Oh, I'm just standing there.
This way, Kobold, seeing that all the suns are dying around him, is going to go try and warn the dragon. And starts
Which one?
flying. The one that's down here. He's going to start flying downwards, so if any of you guys have ranged attacks, you can probably still hit him, but he's nearing the next level of the mine at this point.
How far down is the floor of the mine from here?
From where you guys are at, 125 feet, and he was level with you. So he's 60 feet down now.
Alright.
So 2 rounds he'll be at the level where he could wander towards dragon. And break line of sight from you guys. The other 2 kobolds are going to attack Hank.
No, something's actually attacking me.
I know, right?
This is weird.
Dropping a rock on your head.
It
That
did
was
not
12
hit.
sound. Okay.
Are these like rocks tied to their feet or something? Or they're literally just dropping rock a pocket?
Yeah, there's not been a kobold that has tried to attack that hasn't died the next round. All of them were carrying a rock.
These rocks actually have 5.
They do. I've just been really bad. How does the same exact attack sound?
It also doesn't do much, strangely.
Yeah, weird, right? Dodge nimbly all out of the way of the rocks, and nothing happens. That was those 2 kobolds. Guy is dead.
Hank feels strangely insulted.
Guy's
trying to drop
dead.
rocks.
Guy is dead. Musharib.
I'd appreciate it if you killed that last indenter.
He's gonna stop in the grease because he has to in order to actually make his attack. He's gonna make his attack, and then he's gonna do his save.
No.
As he falls on his butt, I'm sure.
It's covered
Yep.
laughing.
Wow.
I am not actually. I am not laughing right now. I'm just keeping it. I am that pissed sort of stoic. You see, where you just don't say anything because you're too mad.
Twilight, you're up.
Is it possible to jump off the wall here and jump across the pit? Or
Just
across
step
the,
on the dwarf.
Can I jump across the grease?
What's your jump distance?
Running jump I think is it's only gonna be 7 feet because my strength's low.
Yeah, I don't think you can quite make it across there.
Can you run across the dead bodies?
Could I do an
I mean,
acrobatics check?
it's only
try
half
it?
movement. It's only like you spend 2 movement points per square in that area. You have
But I
plenty
might
of
fall
movement
down,
to
too.
get to where you want to go. No, you don't fall down unless you stop there.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I
You can
got
move. You have plenty of movement to move through here and still be able to throw something at the kobold.
Should you not slip.
I'm gonna be covered in so much stuff by the end of this.
Oh my.
Alright, I moved through it and
Okay.
attacked that kobold.
All right. It is 60 feet down, which I believe.
No, not this one here.
Yeah, I think you have to use starts, don't you?
The inventor.
Oh, that inventor was still alive. Wow. Okay. You missed though.
Yep, that should
Um,
not have been with advantage.
Twilight,
Well, 8 still
Yeah.
misses.
could you move a little bit? Like, maybe to right here.
Sure.
Turbo's gonna literally come and team punt this guy, I bet.
Alright, I'm done.
Okay. That guy's dead. Karangar, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna go assist Tank.
Go for it.
I'm good.
Someone kill that thing.
I mean, that's also true. So the rules for
This
moving
one
through
is going towards the dragon, by the way.
Yeah, well, just a quick question. So moving through grease is
Takes
It's-
takes 10 feet of movement to move through 5 feet of grease.
okay, cool. So that would be 10, 20, 30. Okay. If Tank says he got it, I trust Tank. I'm gonna go to here and cast the Frostray at the dude.
You don't want to magic missile this guy?
I don't have any level 1 spell slots remaining.
Oh,
Use the last one on the shield because I actually don't have that many. Didn't get a long rest in. Wait, shit, did we get a long rest in before we started all this shit?
yes.
Jesus
Literally
Christ.
slept and woke up in
Overnight
the
is a
morning.
long rest.
Yeah, give me. I'm double check that because we used 2 so far. Anyway, I'm gonna Ray of
How
Frost.
many spells have you cast at first level?
Just 2. So
There's 2, and you have 3?
I will double check that. It might only be 2.
Okay.
This is.
So you only have 2 spell slots?
I'm checking it right now. 'Cause it's just pulling up
Okay, because
the-
that might have affected the decision you wanted to make there.
It's-
That's why
I've
I was
already rolled the
asking.
dice. So
Okay, moving on. Archibald.
Okay, so I will do the same thing.
Not gonna teleport under his head and stab him on the way down.
He's still 65 or wait, 85 feet in the air.
Hey,
Okay,
I
Oh,
hope we should
Kyle.
fall.
you have
Yes.
3 first level spell slots.
Yep, I do have 3 first level spell slots. I do have 1 remaining.
So that hits.
Woo.
But we got clutch hitter over here, so
5 cold damage.
not that good.
That
Still up.
reduces his speed too. Good.
it does reduce his speed though.
Yep, so it takes 3 rounds to 2 rounds now to get to the bottom. But you guys are going to be disadvantaged now in the next round to hit him if he makes it any farther than where he's at now.
Someone needs to kill him before I do something stupid like jump off the cliff under him.
Gonna attack Orin again.
Oh fuck! I forgot
Critical
that
failure.
there was. Never mind. Doesn't matter.
And it disperses.
Woo.
Well, I
Turambar,
might
you're up.
be able to get that.
Coming
one
in
that's
hot,
flying away.
boyos. I am gonna shield bash this kid and try and put him into the flying kobold.
Okay, so I'm
If
gonna
you
want 2
crit
attack
fail
rolls.
this-
You got it.
The second one with disadvantage.
In before
I
he
am-
rolls a 1 and sends Karangar off a cliff.
Hey, you know what? If Karangar hits him,
Probably do more damage.
let's see. So I'm proficient with shield, so
Yeah, the second attack roll is not with proficiency. It's just a regular, like, roll me a 20 with disadvantage.
okay. Well, my shield
missed.
bash doesn't go well.
You missed the kobold, so the second attack roll doesn't matter.
Fuck, that would have been awesome.
Would have been awesome.
I used my inspiration point.
Oh, hey, there you go. You would have been able to do that before you knew the result, because you know how much AC they have. So.
Come on, baby.
Yeah.
All right, so the crit here negates the disadvantage of your second roll. So roll me a d20.
Please.
It does exactly what you want it to.
Oh, buddy.
Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday to you. So this guy goes tumbling off the cliff, crashes into the other kobold, and they go crashing out of the bottom of the mine. And they thud into, or they splash into the pool of water that's below them.
Do they? Oh shit! Full of water. Do they look dead though?
They are super dead.
Cool. Confirmed. I'm just gonna get Turbot comes up, like looking over the side of the cliff at that shit.
And Musharib has a new appreciation for you.
I'm
He's
laughing
staring at
so
you
hard that worked.
He is staring at you with utter disbelief at what you've just accomplished there.
That was pretty fucking Lord of the Rings.
Orin, you're up.
Okay, I counted it out. I'm gonna run up around the bend, get up
Yep.
next to Hank.
Oh,
Okay.
there's still guys alive, right?
Hello.
Yeah, we have Hank.
Yes, there are.
So I would be right here,
Okay.
except underneath, right?
There's somewhat you can probably see the kobold that's here, but you can't quite make out the kobold that's here without
would I
taking
be here?
cover.
Which square is Hank on?
That's me.
You're
Yeah,
be on that square.
you're occupying the same square as Hank right there.
Okay, so I'd go here.
Yes, so you can make out this kobold without taking any disadvantage. This kobold you're gonna have disadvantage on to hit because he's got half cover from you, kind of around a corner.
Okay. I can't really do anything interesting, so I'll just Sacred Flame the other one, the one on the right that I can see.
Okay.
So DC 13 Dexterity.
My God.
I am so sorry.
Fail.
Oh, please.
Hank, your turn.
Hold
That
on.
is two
Oh, you still,
nights in
yeah,
a
you still
row.
stunning. Sorry, go ahead. Orin.
As a bonus action, actually, I'm gonna. Never mind. I'm gonna wait on that.
Okay. Hank,
I was gonna heal someone, but
kill the last two kobolds. Do it.
I shall just attack because why not at this point, you know?
Sure.
It's high noon.
Alrighty. This guy dies.
I
And
hope I
this
killed
guy
them both.
dies. You headshot both of them at point blank range.
I helped.
Distracted by Orin's Sacred Flame attack and dodging it, you managed to
I-
headshot both of them.
I
They show
pat
their
Hank on the back
vulnerabilities.
and say, "Good job.
Hmm.
Very well done."
Alright, so you're no longer in initiative order. This level is essentially cleared out. And to speed things up, I'm just going to reveal it here. I am going to explain a few things if you guys go places, but for the most part, you guys can see everything that's down here. And explore a little
Ooh,
bit.
river thingy.
Is that river? Oh, is that river what's in the water in the bottom? That we can see.
Yeah, there's a waterfall down there as well. That's rather loud.
Oh,
You guys
so I
can
mean,
hear it.
so the waterfall
you're
would
at.
have probably covered up the sound of like the people.
It's
falling.
echoed a couple times now, which is why it stirred.
Okay.
To Karangar, I'm gonna say, let me scout ahead a little bit, time.
Yeah, just don't open
And I
any
will-
fucking cans of whatever you find.
Karangar, settle down.
And I'll stealth and then move up ahead,
Um,
slowly looking for traps and stuff.
I'm gonna do like depending on how long this takes. I'm gonna do a short rest too. I think that's an ability. But
You guys can take a short rest at this level as well if you want to.
Ow. Everything hurts.
before doing that, I'm gonna do my second win because it replenishes it.
So, in the area that you guys were fighting the kobolds in, I'm gonna finish off describing this here quick.
Oh yeah.
There's a shrine in here. There's a small statue to Kurtulmak.
Oh.
Yeah, so there's a shrine here there's a few like food offerings and very mundane stuff near it. The statue might be worth something if you were to take it with you. It weighs 15 pounds, so it's up to you if you want to drag that anywhere.
I mean,
Is the food still good?
Krittlemak is the dragon god that
No.
the evil dragon, right? That...
No,
What
Tiamat
do we
is-
know about
Oh,
is-
that's
Tiamat?
Tiamat. That's right. I'm just trying to remember that.
Kurtlemak, I don't remember what he is, so give me a second. Because I forgot that was a different dragon than Tiamat, so give me a second.
Also, I want
10
to
HP per
pull
second.
my little bunny friend out of my bag and check on him and calm him down. He's probably not very happy at the moment.
Oh, he's a god of war and mining that the kobolds worship.
And I was pretty sure it was a kobold god. Or kobold.
Hostile to nature.
Let me double check.
Is anyone taking the statue?
He basically pushes the kobolds to make war with dwarves. And as Musharib sees the statue, he kicks it and knocks it over.
Garn, you should pick it up and keep it.
You're scouting ahead. You're not saying this shit. Go away. No, while that's happening, I'm gonna be looking around for just normal supplies as well.
And so in the area that's next to it over here, you can see this is where those traps that those special kobolds, known as kobold inventors, were making their unique contraptions. There's all kinds of materials in there to be making what they have. There's like cages with a couple of skunks in them again that seem pretty passive and tame at this point. There's more jars. If you want to look at the jars, you can look at those.
I
Can
will
we
look
just take
at
the cages?
I don't want to carry
Use
skunks
them
around
for
with us.
trapping cages?
No, they're filled with skunks.
Oh, never mind.
You jostle
the
them
skunks
around,
out.
I'm pretty sure you might get sprayed.
We found
There,
any money.
right here, there is a boulder attached to a string that kind of winds its way around over here, and clearly it's designed for if something comes down the tracks, the kobolds will pull the string and the boulder will fall on top of the minecart.
Can
If you
I?
guys had taken that route, you would have encountered that boulder and made a whole bunch of noise.
Well, good thing we did.
But it's not
Instead
gonna-
made noise another way.
Is it like a tripwire that we might trip it also?
It was
Okay.
it was a newly activated trap.
Got
A
it.
kobold would have had to have been attending it.
Can Hank grab some of the poison vials or the slime vials?
If you want to pick up a green cask, you can try to find one. If you look through other casks, let me know if you're doing that though.
Yeah, sure. Why
I mean, at
not?
this point, I am too. Like, because I'm looking for anything lootable.
Okay, so I need you to make me a dexterity check.
I'm just gonna kill myself again, aren't I? It's same or not.
Hey, nice.
Karengar is fine. Hank, you disturb a wasp nest,
Nice.
Oh my god!
and they're basically gonna make one sting at you and then disperse.
How's a crit sound?
Let me roll it first, and we'll see if it
I'm just
actually.
gonna lay here and die.
How does a crit sound?
Really? Well, it sounds
Yes.
painful.
I didn't roll as well of the damage this time. It's maybe a DC 11 Constitution save. Or 12. God damn it! I keep saying 11.
Well, you made it.
Exactly
You make
what I
it.
rolled.
Okay. So you take 8 piercing damage, and let's see here. That's 5 plus 6, so 11 poison. Yeah, I rolled really high on your attack.
Fuck off with this.
You said 11 poison?
11 poison. Yeah.
I think I'll take a short rest now.
Wanna keep looking through jars?
How do I get any
Uh,
jars?
not
of
really.
good-
You would have found one of those husks of green slime.
Okay.
These jars are incredibly fragile, and if you're going to carry it with you, it's going to require some extra care.
Yeah.
I'll
Also-
burst on you.
Why do you want this green slime?
I don't know.
wanna
It's-
throw it at
why
people.
not at this? Nothing.
Vengeance.
I'm gonna wrap it in my bedroll
Okay.
because I'm assuming that's enough cushioning to give it some protection.
Yeah, I mean, if it breaks in there, it's just going to dissolve your bedroll too. So
That's fine. Fuck it. It'll dissolve my bedroll, but it won't dissolve me. Because with the way that's been going, that is going to happen.
I mean, that stuff is nasty stuff.
Yeah.
So, then up here, this is the quarters
You
of
healed it all in one.
where one of the dwarves, or where the dwarves used to. Wait, Whoopi, no. That was kind of like where the chieftain would have were seeing the mine carts that were coming out, in and out of the mine. or as they're going up and down, he's overseeing. That's kind of the overseer's quarters.
Up here.
Yep.
Okay.
And the winged kobolds that were here were definitely in that area and using that area, and they didn't really care to mix with the other ones.
Fucking elitist pricks.
Well, they're all equal when they're dead.
Fair enough.
So, if you guys want to, it's pretty much all the important features of where you guys are at right now.
Right.
So
That might have been the first
spot
battle
the-
where I didn't take damage. Since we're burning short rest like crazy, I will cast Pass Without Trace on everyone.
Okay. That's gonna come in handy.
Do we want to like call it now? It's almost
It
11
is.
here.
It is. Yeah. Right. it's getting late enough now that it's probably time to call it. So you guys will end with a short rest.
Yeah, so my question, can I use 50 gold from the party funds to turn this unicorn
I will
rabbit
literally
into
shank you.
into my familiar?
We
don't
have
have
50
gold.
gold.
I don't think you guys have 50 gold amongst you
Mm.
anymore.
I have 128 gold.
We do?
How?
Where'd that come from?
I threw
You found
everything I
gold on
owned.
the lizard. You found like some copper and stuff on the lizard people, but that wasn't nearly enough to make 50 gold. It was like 120 pieces of copper or silver, not gold.
Oh, how much do you heal for a short rest?
For
You
one
hit
of your
dice.
hits,
You roll hit dice up to your level that you regain half of on a long rest. You can roll as
Seems like a
many hit
lot.
dice as you want.
Oh, someone with better notes will have to check because I have 128 gold on my character sheet.
I believe it was 148 silver.
It was 148 silver.
And Find Familiar is only 10 gold pieces worth.
No, it's 50 to summon it the first time.
Really?
We've checked it multiple times, and that's what I remember also.
So, roll 20 says find familiar is 10 gold.
Yeah, I'm seeing only 10
But
on the
everywhere
player
else,
handbook.
I've seen, like the player handbook.
I'm
I've
pretty sure
seen
the
it
player
says
handbook
50.
says 50. I mean, I'll double
Player
check the player
handbook
handbook.
is 10.
Alright, well, if it's 10, then it's 10, and I'm not good about it. In that case, you would have 10 gold on you right now that you could use to that.
And you're welcome to use Tweet,
Yeah,
you're
well-
welcome to use my share of it to fund your spell stuff.
Yeah, but apparently there's only 14 gold, just shy of 15 gold for the whole party right now.
Well, I think privately has a bit more than that. Because he wanted to save enough.
As well funds, it's alright, you can do it.
I think he saved just enough for a to cast Find Familiar again if you wanted to.
Well, we better get some gold in these mines.
Well,
Kill the
hey,
dragon.
there's a
Yeah.
dragon.
I mean, you could ask everyone else, because you only need to use, what, like 3 or 4 party members worth of gold? So if a couple people are willing to give up there,
It's
You definitely do it.
literally 10 gold
I have 0.
out of 14.
out of 14 for the party gold treasury.
Yeah, I have everyone's gold right now.
Well, except for a little bit that Lord, I think still has.
Yeah, Lord has a little bit for himself.
If you ask Twilight, I'll hand you 4 gold pieces. See if that's enough between your and my share and the 4 gold.
Wait, you have gold?
I had 4 gold and 6 copper left, so I gave you 4 of the gold.
Oh, how did you have gold left? Wow. Okay, well,
Did we find any loot on these guys besides fucking sticks?
Nope. They give all of their valuables to the dragon.
Fair enough.
so the gold Twilight gave me plus my share plus his share would be just under the 10 gold cost, so I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
or ask Kank, he probably would let you.
Hank has 0.
Well, you have.
You have
Part of
Probably
it.
actually
get your share.
technically Hank didn't get. He wasn't there.
Oh yeah, right. You're right.
Oh. It's okay, just embezzle the funds. No one will find out.
I
Also,
mean,
I'm
it's
gonna-
literally like 5 silver. So yeah, I'm just gonna
Do it.
What is that statue made out of, by the way?
Nothing special.
No, never mind. Hank
Don't.
keeps it too.
Okay, so I'm going to make the El Mirage my familiar, and then I'll get a name for it.
Okay, so as
And
you
then I
do
have the
this,
bunny
so
brow.
as you do this, the bunny, what's going on? What are you guys doing? Okay, the bunny runs away as a part of this, so the bunny's no longer there. But you do manage to summon a fey creature that resembles a Wormitage. However you pronounce it.
El Mirage.
Almirage, that's what it is. Yeah.
That's awesome.
But that is his default state. Of course, they can change their shape, but that is
Spirit
his.
Bunny.
You have a spirit bunny with a horn.
Spirit spear bunny. I mean, we slaughtered our way through a lot of kobolds, at least.
And you only triggered 1 trap out of a possible 4.
Yep, yes I did.
So,
I disarmed that trap my body.
do the books have a stat sheet for the El Mirage?
I think, for sure, the Tomb of Annihilation handbook does. I think it's also in the extended one in the Xanther's Guide. No, not Xanther's Guide. What is it?
Bolos.
Bolo's Guide to Everything. Yeah, or Monsters. I think there's one in there. I can share the actual stat sheet with you, though. I'm pretty sure. So give me a second.
That would work.
Alright. Well, I need to
We're
head
done
off
now.
to bed, so talk to you later, guys.
Talk to you later.
Alright,
Do it night.
Good night.
could I cast Pass Without Trace before